Okay, we
All right.
we're good. We are we have green stream health. Everything's solid. Okay, I have all my encounters pulled up. I mean, stuff pulled up.
Mm.
You guys are full screen. Here we go. So, we are on session 43. It has. You guys have wasted a whole session going to a place you didn't need to go. I'm just kidding.
You're not wrong.
No, we learned valuable information. We freed Archibald's friend.
Good.
You did the right thing.
Don't trust.
There you go.
Yeah, I
Okay.
would.
So if I am, correct me if I'm wrong, only 2 of the 6 of you are down below in the depths of the under pillar river place.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
And the 2 happens to be Bruin and Murtag.
Incorrect.
Oh, sorry.
Incorrect.
Norky and Murtag.
Norky and Murtag. Norky and Murky.
Norky
Yeah.
and Murky.
And the rest of you are in the middle of the pillar, kind of in that
Where the chains go up
that
and down.
scuba access.
Yeah, the scuba access.
Sweet. Okay. So as the rest of you that are not at the very bottom, you guys can, waiting on your teammates, being especially quiet, listening for anything. Given that you guys are in the pillar, you do hear rushing water, even through the thickness of this pillar, the stone work. All of you are seeing one very injured human, just kind of laid against the wall, attended by a Archibald. Let's see. What do you guys do? At this point, the other 2 members of your squad have not returned yet.
How long has it been?
It's been about,
Roughly.
they just left, so about a minute or 2.
Oh.
Well, this is kind of rewind to see what you guys were doing while they were kind of looking around down there.
Just kind of
I think
helping.
I had said last session I wanted to just take a short rest when I could.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
And I'm just assessing Bill Tross and seeing how, like, if he needs any additional healing than what I already gave him.
Do you remember how much? I think you just.
It was
realized he
a
was
level
stable.
1 cure wounds.
Okay.
Because I did it to wake him up. I think it was like 9 hit points or something.
Okay. Well, let's just say 9. He seems to be hurt, but he doesn't seem to be bleeding out. He's not getting any worse.
Cool.
If I remember correctly, you rolled really high on your medicine check.
I did. I think it was like 24 or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So, while they're gone, we've like tossed a few ideas back and forth. Do we want to try and pursue whatever's down there tonight, or wait?
I'm not here, right?
I say we.
No,
I think we should probably wait a bit.
Well, definitely pursue. Definitely.
Okay, so that's pretty split vote. Thud.
I mean, we don't really know what's down there,
True.
so
We didn't hear that screeching noise, did we, John?
No,
No
I
way.
wouldn't think so.
Okay, cool. Just make sure. Because
Mm.
could be like just nothing. Like it's a tunnel. It's like a secret like underground laboratory that she's just kind of held up in, magicking things.
Was she held up? or was she just
Like,
like?
no,
Wasn't she? I don't know.
from what Archie said, she walked in of her own volition and then was not seen again. So
Can you?
who knows?
Could you send them a message in a little bit?
Who about that? Wait, send who a message?
Norcool or Murtag?
Well,
Well,
you
looks
definitely
like-
won't be sending Murtag a message at the moment.
Yeah, about that, I can't. I have magical abilities
Yep.
nearly tapped. I have a few low level skills that I can use. No more messages.
Cool.
So I was asking because if we go down there and say we have to fight something else, I'm going to be of limited use. I'm gonna have to actually kind of like unsheath my sword a little bit. I'll actually have to use this instead of hiding towards the rear.
Everyone's like, what could possibly be at the bottom of a pillar?
True.
Like what creature's gonna get in there?
So,
At this moment, veering away from you two, Norqual and Murtag, you have just backed away from the crack in the wall and heard a screech distantly through the direction of where this crack in the wall is. What do you guys do?
I think we were saying we're gonna head back to where we came from. And while I'm doing that, putting down the torches.
Do you want me to just stay here and I'll keep an eye out?
I don't know if that's a good idea. Splitting up. I mean, it's not like this place is going
Really?
anywhere.
I'll just stay here. You go get them, okay?
Oh my word. I mean, I don't think this place is going anywhere, Murtag. I think it's probably good to go back up together. Because we probably won't be coming back down here for a while. Knowing that everybody else is hurt.
But if I just stay here, then they'll come back down.
I mean, you do what you want, but I'm just gonna tell you, they'll probably be resting. That's the last thing I think we talked about before you left.
All right, we'll go back. Fine. Whatever you say.
This guy. So I'm putting down torches like every 15, 20.
What is this, Minecraft?
Yes.
Hey man, half of our party are humans.
It's actually every 10 blocks in Minecraft.
Yeah, John.
All right, so you're putting torches. I mean, a tor. I would say, like, between you and to where you're going, like to
Back to
the
that
bottom
open
of the
door?
thing, I would say it probably would take. I mean, if you don't mind walking in a little bit of darkness, it'd probably take like 3 torches.
Ah. Yeah, I guess I didn't know how big this room was.
And you're just
Okay.
sticking it. You're just sticking it into the mounds,
Yeah.
or you're sticking right into the solid earth.
It would be like just like on the mountain, like sticking it like this to the side. But
I mean, how dangerous can it be, right? Like that. There's no way, right?
did you hear that noise? In pitch black.
Bruin's thoughts in the background is like, I'm glad we sent our sneakiest people. I think they're probably doing something really sneaky and like things not to be seen.
So, as Murtag and Norqual are heading back to the bottom of the chains, they also stick torches into the ground, and I'm assuming you light them.
No, I'm gonna leave it unlit
Oh, unlit. Okay, you're just okay. All right.
because we're not gonna be back down here for a while. It's my thought.
I don't know.
You know what? Sure, man.
Just rest.
Do whatever you want.
Go-
How long does
go-
this last, to be honest?
Like an hour.
For a while. Go ahead, but go ahead and mark 3 torches from your pack.
Okay.
All right, so you
I
guys
just don't
get
know how
to-
long they last. So if they don't last that long, there's no point.
I think it's about. I don't really know.
It's an hour, I believe.
Okay. Let's just say an hour. It's 1 hour,
Okay.
and you guys get to the bottom of the chain. None of the, just so you know, none of the torches are lit. Right? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you're at the bottom of the chains. You guys head on up back to the group, right?
Yep.
All right. So you guys both hop on fairly easily with your dark vision, and you about a minute or so passes, or 2 minutes, and you get to where they are. You hop off like normal, and you are presented in front of the group, known as
Are they
the
asleep?
4 Horsemen.
No.
All dead.
Well,
Pitch black room. We found a crack where it seems like there's some sort of maybe magical door or something. We don't know. And we heard like a woman.
A little screech, like a tiny little screech.
Yeah.
like,
I don't know
like
where
a
it came from.
like a shout for help?
From a screech?
Pretty much.
Just a
But
boy.
Evan, Narco refused to help.
Hmm.
No, you wanted to stay down there by yourself.
Exactly.
I said we probably need to regroup.
Wait, so you heard the screech beyond these magical doors, you said?
Well, I don't think it's a magic door. I think it's just like a little fissure kind of thing.
There was some kind of
Like-
symbol on it, maybe.
There was something. Yeah, that's true. We didn't really know what it was.
Was it like a language or like an image?
Yeah.
John, can I like do a history check to recall what it was?
Sure.
Because I really don't remember. Me personally. I'm so dumb. I rolled a 1.
On brand. The screech was so horrifying.
I just saw some sort of symbol, and there was a. I'm trying to think if it might have been a faint screech of some sort. Just a woman.
So now it's a
Okay.
faint screech. Okay.
I don't think it was like a very loud screech.
Okay. Well, I
It
just
sounded-
asked the group. Sorry,
it
what's that?
sounded Dragon.
Sound
like
like I
that-
feel like we would have heard that up here if it was the dragon.
like a little,
Yeah.
like a little one, not like a big one.
Oh, like a youngling.
Is
I'm
Bill
picking
Trust.
stuff up. You guys go down there.
So that was my question to the rest of the group. Should we kind of like take some time and recuperate and recover, or should we press on?
Well, if we wait, that woman could be dead.
True.
Man, that woman's been down there for over a month now.
You're already dead.
But she just heard her screech.
That doesn't mean it was her being in danger.
Well, the bad
I'm-
news, Solaris and I are pretty tapped on spells.
That's the thing. So I can't. If any of us die, we're shit out of luck. I can't do anything about that. So if we're worried about that, we should rest. If we're not so worried about that, then we can press on. And I have a few tricks that can see us through. Actually, after seeing that man, suck the life out of Murtag in a way that I was inspired by, but also mortified from, I think we should sleep.
Okay, think about this. If we rest, this place is gonna be like they're gonna be looking for us, right?
So that was my idea. We could go down in that little tunnel area where that door was shut and camp out down there and
So-
do like shifts.
So my question is, when we found Biltras, they were questioning where the dragon lived, right?
Yeah.
But she came in a while ago. So that means they couldn't find her. So my thinking is they probably never even came to this place. Otherwise, they would have been able to go down there and so forth. I don't even think they know about this.
She probably didn't just kill
So-
a bunch of people and run away, though.
So did she escape?
So true,
Like, they
Ruben.
know,
So
they
true.
know for a fact that they didn't come from either side of the bridge. So, like, if you do a process of elimination, it's like one side of the bridge and then not the other side of the bridge. So there's only like one other thing touching anything.
Also, you know how we were sent here and we were like told explicitly, like, hey, don't start another war? May have started another war by killing whoever those people were. Oh, I have their heads. I can ask them questions later.
Oh,
Actually,
But
can't do it now.
So don't start a war. Takes their heads.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm not saying it was the best idea.
I have a feeling that this is just like a quick in and out. We make it back to the house before dawn. Nobody ever knows.
Bruin grabs the chain. He goes,
Fuck it. Solaris says, fuck it,
Decision
and grabs it and goes down with it.
oh my word.
Again, your two blind people lead the charge up.
I'm not blind. I
I'm
light
just
on my
kidding.
sword.
I'm just kidding. You guys have taken this route. I'm not gonna make you guys roll again.
Yeah, don't make me stub my ankle again.
I guess.
All right, so your two humanoids decide to hop on the chain, and you can hear them go away distantly as they're talking to each other about whatever.
What are we doing with Biltros and Archie?
You
I've
guys,
already cast Water Walk on them. They can do whatever they want.
Oh, you did?
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna wait to come back.
No, I cast it on all of us already. I did it like at the end of the session.
Oh.
Turning to Archie then.
Unless we can retcon it and say I didn't do that, because I'll take a fourth level spell back.
Oh, wait.
I'm content.
Can I ask a question? How long did that give us? An hour?
How long did what? The Water Walk? For an hour, yeah.
So we had to go in and out in an hour, okay? Otherwise, we can't get
Yes,
out
no
of here.
attack.
everybody sync watches.
Turning to Archie then. Archie, can you make it back from here?
Yeah. Assuming the magic works.
Fair point.
Also, don't
Fair
get
point.
caught, or else we're screwed.
But we will rest here for a little while so that he can regain his strength.
Do they know it last time?
Go on without us, Archie.
Hopefully, good luck. All right, so the rest of you follow down the rattling chains to the bottom of the pillar. You make your way down, and you are again greeted with a very dark room, and with a singular door that is there. May or may not be ajar.
That is there.
I don't remember. I mean, let's just assume that you guys didn't close it all the way.
Are we all there?
Yeah, you guys are all there except for Archie and Biltras.
I'm gonna light the closest torch.
That's in the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no torches in the hole, right?
Bishop,
In the
you
hole.
said 3,
No.
and then they're all in that room, so I'll light the closest one. First,
So there's
and then-
one inside the room that you left, and there's 2 in the outside perimeter.
I also have the orb.
I don't want to leave any
floating
light
around.
in the hole.
What?
I don't
What'd
think
you
we
say?
should leave any light in the hole.
What hole?
Like the tube, the tunnel going down.
Oh, that goes all the way up. I got it.
Oh, yeah. But the
Then I'll
door
pick it up.
shuts, right? It's like it's
No,
solid.
no.
There's no
So
bars.
the access to this room is just a cylindrical hole that goes all the way up.
I thought there was a door at the bottom of the.
The
chain.
door is it's in this chamber, but it leads to the outside area.
Oh no, I was meaning 3 torches in the outside. I don't think we need one in the chamber.
You can pick it up if you want, but one is there.
I'm just gonna pick it up and.
Throw it out the door. Okay, so you guys are still in a dark room.
I have the little light floating.
Do you have it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
So where was this place?
I opened the door.
Okay.
Hmm.
Are you leading him to it?
Yes.
Can we go towards it, or are we just gonna stand here?
All right. So
I don't know where we're going, or I'd walk there.
Norqual kind of leads you guys to this gap in the wall.
And I'm lighting those torches up.
As you guys exit the door, you guys are kind of greeted with these. It almost seems like an excavation site where they dug it out to kind of put this pillar here, to build the foundation of this pillar. So in this area, you see a lot of old, worn-out tools, either shovels or picks, and stuff like that. And there are mounds of dirt everywhere. As you guys are walking along this perimeter, Norqual is lighting the area up so that this kind of hallway along this, I guess, outside circle area is being kind of lit up. You eventually get to the spot where the two of them notice the gap in the wall, and it seems rather narrow, enough to fit up one person, going sideways.
This is it.
Can I get a light?
Did you hear your screech this side or the other side of this crack?
I mean, yeah, when you hear a screech, But I'm pretty sure it was on the other side. Because there's nothing in here.
Hmm.
But the lounge are a little bit farther. So if you want to look at them, Solaris.
Do I see the things that they're talking about?
You'll have at the entrance of this, you do not see it. It looks like kind of the gap kind of winds around.
I'll go around.
Okay, so you squeeze in.
Yes.
Okay, as you squeeze in, you do feel almost like the rock is pincering your breastplate. Is that what you're wearing? Full plate. Just kind of keeping you pushed, but you're able to squeeze, and eventually you get to where you see a little widening and almost a collapsed door frame that has these symbols along the door frame.
Do I recognize the symbols?
What languages do you know?
Common, celestial, abyssal, primordial.
No.
Wait, should we just cycle everybody so we can all look at it? Because don't we all know different languages?
Roll an intelligence check for me.
Me?
Mhm.
Oh, this will be good.
Natural.
Yeah.
1. 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Plus nothing.
Yeah.
It's like a little kid.
All right, so as you kind of look closely at the symbols, it almost seems, in a sense, runic. It at times resembles letters that you can understand in common, but all seems too gibberish. Your very best guess, especially with that roll, you can kind of, I guess, get an idea that this, whatever language it is a very, very old and like old version of what common the language
Like came from?
came from.
Okay. I'll just like turn around behind me and say, I don't recognize the language specifically. It seems to be the predecessor to common, I think. I'm not too sure. Again, if we sleep, I can read it tomorrow, but can't do it now.
Can you open the door?
Wait.
Yeah. So, John, how far from where I'm at now to the door is it?
From what?
From where that little kind of like
So it's
squeeze
just
gap
a
was?
door. It's a door frame that's collapsed. Or actually, there's no door. It's just like
Oh,
Like-
but I can see beyond it though.
it's black beyond it.
Oh, the light's
Like-
not seeping through.
It's not. I mean, you can probably sleep through, but it kind of just hits another wall before it veers off. It's still pretty.
Okay.
It's still, I guess, pretty tight through the door frame.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna start moving forward a tad, so that way you guys can file in, and I'll let you know what I see as I see it.
Okay. I guess I'll.
Alright.
I guess I don't fully understand. Is this a door frame or just
So,
a
like-
crack in the wall?
There's a crack in the wall that you squeeze through, and then beyond that is the busted door frame that you can go through.
Oh, I thought it was a door.
It's a door. My best way of describing it is because there's symbols around this frame. The best way to describe it is kind of almost like a very ancient site where there's runes and symbols around the door frame, but there's no actual door. It's more of like an archway. If you will.
It's like an archway.
Oh.
This was an intentional doorway at one point, and now it's like collapsed.
Where
Oh.
almost one side of the frame is kind of pushed up against the other one.
Gotcha.
I thought it was an actual door sealed by like some kind of rune. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I'll go right behind Solaris.
Yeah, I'll just
And
start
do I get
go after?
Sorry.
Does elf reckon language? No.
Wait.
I'm
I
following
was-
right behind Solaris.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and say that as you guys are kind of squeezing through this very narrow pass, you guys are going through, right? You're not like.
Yeah, because there's not enough room to like stand like shoulder to shoulder. Like it's with like kind of like single file.
But you're going.
Yeah,
You're
so I'm
at
just-
some point you'll have to go through the door frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm following right behind them.
All right. So as you guys, I will go and say that as you guys funnel behind, Solaris, and kind of look at the text, you guys cannot comprehend the language that's there, if it's even a language.
Oh man.
Now, as you guys get closer and go through this door frame, Solaris, you who is the first one to go through, you immediately feel a chill that washes over you.
Am I dead?
Nope.
Oh, okay, good.
Does he tell anyone that?
Has anyone else like passed the door threshold yet?
Not immediately. It's slow moving, so you're still kind of sidestepping.
Kind of just like shiver and like kind of like look around. What's the room beyond the door look like?
So it's still partially collapsed. You're still having to squeeze through.
Oh, okay.
Is this pretty much like the NARS?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
I guess
So
I keep
continue?
going.
Huh?
Sure. I'm gonna look for traps.
Okay, roll a investigation check.
Sure.
Natural.
1.
Oh
Crystal
god.
clear.
Like I said, you get a eerie chill feeling. Okay, so you squeeze through, and one by one, you guys follow behind them. And as you guys pass under this gap, each one of you feel the same chill. That I don't know if it's discussed among each of you, but it is.
I let out like a. Oh.
It's really subtle.
Hey, everybody!
You-
Just got touched by some magic or something.
I felt that when I came through the door too. I thought there might have been like a draft above it though.
Wait, you didn't warn anybody?
You're just
No,
cold
like-
air. What, you want me
like-
to notify you every time the wind blows?
Yes.
If you can
Alright.
imagine, like,
Wind doesn't blow in a cavern, okay?
if you can imagine, like, if
I wouldn't
smoke,
know that.
right? If smoke kind of formed into a hand and it slapped across your face, that's what it's like.
I don't like that description at all.
Like you don't feel it, but you know something happened.
Oh boy.
Okay, continue.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't want to be stuck in a wall.
Yeah.
Everybody back! Everybody back!
I'd like to put on my hood first before we go any farther.
Your
Hold
what?
up, guys! I gotta put my hood up. It's getting cold.
Your
Since I'm serious now,
your
too.
hood.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So you guys continue to squeeze through, and eventually this gap does widen. Let's see, where am I in my notes?
You wrote them so long ago.
Yeah, I know.
Make it this far.
Okay. So, after it widens, it does kind of open up into more of a shaft, and you guys are able to at least stand, 2 people abreast. The shaft seems to have a downward spiral as it goes down and kind of veers off to the left.
Do I see tracks on the ground?
Roll a investigation check.
And like, is the ramp sloping around like a wall, and there's like a hole in the center?
Oh, no.
17.
It's like a more like a tunnel. Yeah.
Oh, I
17.
see.
17. As you look around before any of your friends make tracks along this area, you do see a set of footprints.
And I'm assuming it's leading the other way. Going down.
It's,
Point that out
Yeah.
to the group.
How big are the footprints compared to like our feet?
Norkel, if you look at it again, based on his question, it appears to be at least smaller than Thud's.
Well,
It would
mine.
probably be smaller than yours as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Probably kill it.
it's either a child or a woman. So, I mean, 50-50 shots being right. So,
Human as well.
Or
I guess we just going.
at
It's
this
actually
point,
dragon.
Norkel looks
Go
down
ahead.
at his feet. I mean, sorry, Murtag looks down at his own feet.
Oh, right. The short races.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Like he said.
I mean, to be fair,
Creek looking down at his own claws.
Just like those chicken tracks.
anywho, down the tunnel.
Okay. Eventually, the rough ground turns into what appears to be steps, some that are broken, some that are better preserved, but by no means is this this what came from more of like a tunnel into like a hall. But it seems like this place was built, obviously.
When you say built, you mean carved out, not. Does it look like stones were set in place to? No, right, that'd be dumb. Like it wasn't. It wasn't like rock wasn't there and then they placed it there. It was.
Oh
like,
yeah. It's like carved out, but very out. It seems like at one point it was intricately carved out. Okay. So, yeah, there's like portions of this hallway that Earth seems to be have broken through through time or whatever. It's not. It seems like it hasn't been maintained, if you will, over however many years. This hasn't been touched. Now, this passageway, as you follow it for a good 5 minutes, if you are at almost crawling speed, you eventually are led to a vast spherical cavern. It does open up very quickly and surprisingly. This area is actually visible with some sort of light source that is coming from areas that you're not able to see or discern.
Wait, say that again?
There are light sources that we can't see the source of.
Now, along this spherical cavern, on the outer walls, you do see multiple waterfalls that line the wall. And they're not like giant waterfalls by all means, but they are pouring a good amount of water down into an area below that's dark. I would say probably about every 200 feet along the wall, there's a waterfall that comes down. And it seems
What's
very...
the diameter of this cavern then?
Roll a perception check.
15.
15. Would you
Well, I
like
guess-
the word big or huge?
So if the how am I trying to say this? If there are waterfalls every 200 feet,
Mm-hmm.
how many waterfalls do I see?
If you sit there and count, you'll probably find about 8.
Oh, this is a massive place.
Holy shit! It's like a city or something.
If they
down here.
come all the way back, they come all the way back around.
So
I
I
asked
can
the
see
group.
to the other end. So we can see to the other end of the cavern then.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can see glimpses of the other end. I wouldn't say this whole cavern's lit up, but where the light kind of reflects off walls, you're able to kind of discern that this is cylindrical.
Dang.
I guess I'm gonna ask the group. I don't know. Maybe they don't know. Do we know the history of this place by any chance? Maybe Creek or something. This might be like another civilization was here before. I don't know.
Do I know anything about this?
Roll intelligence
Yeah, I
check.
mean, you were kind of our.
Or
I know
no,
you
roll a
did.
history check. Sorry.
Oh,
Wait, as a anthropologist, can I roll a history check too?
Oh.
Wait, I'm.
A history check?
Natural
you rolled a 20.
You roll a natural 20.
Yeah.
I would say based on the information that you have gathered so far, which isn't very much, it's hard for you to exactly know what kind of civilization was here. It seems odd that it is directly underneath the border of Kakia and Londorath. Given that fact, because it's on the border and not claimed by any side almost, you can kind of assume that this civilization, if it was a civilization of any sort, isn't associated with either, or may be associated with both.
Yeah, guys, I don't know anything about this place. Pretty much. it could be associated with these Kakia, or it could not. Honestly, I can't tell.
Okay, guys, before we go any further, can we just make a pact that either me, Creek, or Murtag gets the next magical item? Because
What?
I just feel like there's got to be something here, and
Didn't we just get
Yeah,
rid
man.
of that sword?
Okay. Let me finish describing your scene. Now I've got the walls down for you. So in the middle of this cavern is seems to be a landmass, right? It seems to be perfectly flat on top. That's in the middle of it, and it drops off into the darkness. Now, between that landmass and where you guys are, where you're kind of near the wall of this cavern, you do see varying sizes of foot platforms that lead all the way in. Now, it seems to be several, like, cut off stalagmites that kind of make up the platform to walk all the way over there. And in the middle of the this landmass, there seems to be a very small, like rather small, almost shack-like building.
A small what?
It's
Shack.
Yeah, it's like a shack-like building. You can't really, not like shack-like building, like
Just a statue of Shack.
And him shooting a free throw.
Yeah.
And missing.
So it seems almost, given your view, it seems almost very like anticlimactic in that this huge cavern with these waterfalls perfectly placed around, and then a little shack in the middle of this landmass.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? Reminds me of a temple.
It does.
Or like a shrine to something.
Like a pyramid.
Sort of.
I asked Dud, do you recognize this place?
No.
Any symbols? Nothing?
It would be
Question
very-
though, for DM.
Yeah.
With my background of Wanderer, would I have a sense if we are still underwater, or if we've crossed past we've gone outside the boundary of the river and now we're under one of the cities? Kekia or Landrath?
Based on how the direction you are walking and you know how the river flows, you understand that this cavern is still directly below the river. May explain
we-
the random waterfalls in this room as well.
I think we know where we're headed. I'm gonna shut the light off now since we don't need it.
Proceed with caution.
Do we want to be stealthy?
I mean, if we just do a dead rush, maybe we can still catch them by surprise.
We also have no idea what's here, and I would hate to startle someone that's like just completely innocent.
Yeah, I think we
I
think we just walk up, not stealthily. Right?
I mean,
We don't want
Slow
to surprise.
motion walk.
maybe we fan out a tad. Maybe don't stand in line.
The kind of the stalagmites that have been cut off it kind of makes a little zigzaggy line to the platform. It's not like they're big platforms that lead to the big platform.
Well,
What if we just send a couple members and everyone else hang back?
Well, we got one that can fly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how tall is this?
Oh,
Like, how much room is there to fly in the cavern?
Oh, I forgot one of you can fly. Yeah, there's plenty of room.
Got him.
Got
can I
him.
make a dragon check? Can I look around for dragons?
What?
You're gonna look for a dragon.
Dragon.
Like a perception check?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. You can roll a perception check.
Perception check for dragons.
Roll for dragon.
23.
You don't see any dragons.
This is really disappointed
Got
face. There's supposed to be a dragon here.
Well, we're gonna start making our way in, I guess.
Okay.
Do I see any other
Do I want
footprints?
to go once, or we want to send like a delegation?
Let's just all go.
Person.
Creek, can you? Did you want to fly around the room first?
How loud is my flying? Like, would they won't be able to hear me flying, would they? I mean, like they
when
make
you're
echoes?
when you're trying to ascend, yeah, I guess you can hear. Your wings are pretty big, flapping noises. If you're gliding, probably not as loud. So it really depends if you're trying to go higher in this area or gonna glide down into the darkness.
How
should I
how difficult
risk
does it look to like get from these like platform to platform to get to this center mass?
It seems
I think we might be.
you can walk easily.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hmm.
I think you should scope it out, Creek.
why not? Let's do it.
Send up the dragon.
Okay. So are you flying in the area where it's lit, or are you gonna try to fly down into the dark? If you stay above everybody, you can stay in the area that's lit.
Yeah, I'll stay in an area that's kind of lit.
Okay.
And yeah,
So
make my
you
way
take
down.
flight, and you probably hanging around say 50 feet above in the air.
Yeah.
Okay. And you do so with relative ease. Every so often, you kind of have to make little flying patterns to remain in the air as you flap your wings.
Do I see anything?
Roll a perception check.
Uh, 10.
10. You pretty much see what everybody else sees.
Okay.
At least from a higher vantage point.
Okay. Can I start making my way close? Can I start getting closer to the little shack?
Yeah. So you fly over there, still maintaining relative height. As you circle around the shack area, you don't see anything but the shack. But what you saw from the earlier distance, it was hard to tell, but you realize how intricate this building is.
Intricate how? Like,
Intricate as in this is well carved out. As far as there seems to be some kind of more of those symbols that you saw at the door. The archway from before, the collapsed archway. But the design of this is. It
Can I
seems
tell?
like there's a lot of detail put into something so small.
Can I tell it was built like around the same time as that archway, or like if it's newer?
Kind of the same design-ish. If you
Or, like-
imagine that the archway was newer, probably. This shack, if you will, seems relatively untouched. It doesn't seem like the earth around it has messed with it too much.
Okay. guess I'll just make my way back.
Okay. He glides in, does a little somersault, and lands with ease, rejoining the group. Now you guys are able to see him do this whole thing.
Hey guys, I didn't see anyone or anything, but the shack looked pretty well kept. Like, no damage to it.
Interesting.
But like I said, no one was there.
Oh, you went inside it already.
Oh well, I couldn't see anyone.
Oh, outside. I see.
Yeah.
Well,
Just go knock on the door and find out.
yep. Ready? That's what we got.
Here we go. Well,
Bruin.
I can at least.
Bruin,
Okay.
knock
Um,
on
As you guys move forward
Sure.
from one platform to the next, as you're walking almost kind of zigzaggy, the kind of this cut off stalagmite seems rather sturdy for how narrow some of these smaller ones are. But you're able to make it to the middle landmass, and it's huge. It still probably takes about 100 or so feet to get to the middle of it, where the shack is. I'm guessing you guys just cross and go straight towards it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you guys get up closer to it, you do see that the shack, as described by your flying friend, is exactly what it is. It's very intricate in the sense that it doesn't match the natural cavernous aspect of the surroundings. Seems like very I don't want to say man-made, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be more of that kind of runic symbol type stuff that's decorated around kind of the door frame of this area. There seems to be there's a door there that's facing you, and it's two solid stone, well, not solid, stone doors. You haven't touched it yet, so
There's no iconography on the outside of the like shack. Any images?
you're looking for pictures, huh? You a picture book kind of guy?
Yeah.
No, you don't see any of those.
Okay. I like the little pop-up books, little art. I like those.
Maybe if you
That's
open
what
the
I.
doors.
That's how I learned to read the temple. Are we just gonna? Who's going to do the talking?
Bruin. I feel like this is a small house. I think I should probably do all the talking, you know?
Sure.
That's
Like, I don't want to, like, steal the show, but, like, I'm small, this is small, you know?
Yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
right. You know, that's some
Yeah.
solid reasoning right there.
Yeah. Let's do it. I'll back you up. Let's go.
Alright.
Okay,
So it's gonna be Bruin Murtag.
so Bruin, Murtag,
Oh,
I'm going to.
and Solaris.
One of the adults has to go.
The three of you walk, kind of step forward away from the other three, and you are face to face with the double doors of this shack, which the shack probably is about 8 foot tall.
So, like, it looks really tall to me.
Yeah,
I just-
to you it's
I
massive.
just, I look up and say, let the Lord of the Black Lands come forth!
A few seconds passes, no answer.
They don't respect me.
Am I just going to? No.
Should I just
Yeah,
open
with Bruin.
There are two little doorknobs on it, so are you gonna grab those and
Oh, little knockers.
I would
Yeah.
check for traps and then try to open it.
that's probably
Okay.
smart.
as you guys are reaching for the door, Murtag, roll an investigation check for me.
Natural one.
Looks
Yeah.
Perfect.
For a 9.
you are just mesmerized by this building here. All right, the two
And
of
I'm
you
frustrated.
knock
They
on
didn't
it.
answer me. They
Mhm.
clearly hate me.
A few seconds passes. No answer.
Bunch of jerks.
You know,
Let's go in.
I see them broken down.
or wait. How hard is it to push?
To push,
Is it a full door? They don't put the signs on the outside to tell you which way it goes.
yeah, you're able to open it with a little bit of muscle. It seems okay, but you pull on it. They're heavy doors, and they open. You are greeted
like
by just a room that's dark,
God,
and it goes
take
straight in.
stupid
You can
light.
see the back wall. You can see the side walls, and you can see the ceiling of this room.
Turn on the little light.
As you do so, you do see below this room there is a staircase. On the floor of this room there is a spiral staircase that goes into the dark.
More stairs. And I'm waving everyone else to like come towards.
All right. I'm down to take a break now. My legs are just tired.
Is there anything else in this room?
I'm tired.
It's just the stairs.
It's just a staircase.
There's nothing on the inside. No paintings, no writing, no nothing.
No, nothing.
These people
Besides
don't know how to make a
stone.
shrine.
What's the diameter?
This is a pretty special house, so
Wait, a diameter of a square?
No. Oh, I thought it was a circle. In my mind, it was a circle. What's
Oh,
this?
The shack.
I should have been more descriptive. Sorry.
We've been dealing with a lot of circles recently. I understand.
Yeah, I was thinking spiral staircase, like circular, like
Yeah.
spherical dome.
Oh,
And, like
I can make it a spherical shack if you would like me to.
No, I like the contrast.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. So, are you
Alright,
guys
no,
at this
yeah.
point? Are you guys resting, or are you going down?
No, I was just joking.
Oh,
But
okay.
Murtag is like complaining about being tired now.
Oh, come
Do you
on.
want? Do you want Creek to carry you?
It was your idea. What? Okay,
I'm sure
fine.
Creek would love to give you a piggyback.
I'm not carrying anyone.
descended the chains.
Sorry, what?
I mean, it was Bruin and I.
How long has it been since we descended the chains?
I would say probably a good 20 minutes.
Hmm.
Let's just keep on pushing, guys.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
We just gotta push here. Push
Yeah, let's
two.
keep pushing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, you guys take the winding staircase down into what you imagine to be the middle of this landmass. Now, this set of winding staircase is much more intact than the staircase you took before, where it seems to be broken and such. This is like better preserved, if you will. And it takes you down like this for a little bit, and it seems to take you out into a wider circle. As you are walking this area along the walls, you do see some more graphics, if you will. The iconography you were talking about.
Yes, pictures.
Solaris. It seems to be very repetitive. There seems to be these cloaked figures that you're not able to discern faces or anything.
Wait,
But
did you say hooked figures?
Cloaked.
cloaked.
Okay. It's like,
And by
What?
cloaked, I mean they're just kind of like these little simple like triangles with like drag cloak. It's like they're moving along the floor, right? And on the cloak itself there seems to be two eyes, and that's all it shows. It's very simple, but it seems to show that them traveling. And as you're going down these stairs, you see more of these pictures where they're just traveling to different landscapes.
Does it look like there's a malevolent presence to them, or just cloaked shapes?
Just cloak. The only thing that living in these pictures are these cloaked figures.
So they don't look like good or bad, just kind of things.
Yeah. They don't. They're not. They seem more neutral, if anything.
Cool.
Is there any like religious significance behind this? Do I know of any like deity or anything that would match like this description?
Roll a religion check.
Oh, that's not bad. Plus. Why is religion intelligence? That's so stupid.
So plus
That's
0.
6. No, I get to add one versus you, so 13 to a 16.
16. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
so stupid.
there doesn't seem to be enough information here for you to discern what kind of religion, if it was any.
Okay.
But as you guys are kind of looking at these pictures while you're walking down this spiraling staircase, it seems to go on forever. Now, the different locations that these people visit, every so often you see the lead cloak figure, like pull, like it seems to open up its cloak. You can't see its hand or anything, you just see that its cloak is opened up. And there's a depicted drawing of like just these black materials going in to under his cloak. And he closes it, and the picture moves on. And it's like visiting, there's like pictures of these sand dunes, there's pictures of like the ocean, there's pictures of the mountains and stuff like that.
How
And
many?
the darkness is going towards him, not out from him.
Yeah, towards him.
Well,
How many like
we
cloaked
can actually
figures
tell.
are there together?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
How many cloaked figures are there, kind of traveling together? So
You
you said
see-
there's the lead one, so I
Yeah.
assume he has followers.
You see 2 more behind the lead one.
We could take.
Okay, and
It's weird.
we can't actually tell if it's going into him or out of him, right? Because like unless there's some like
There
Kinda
is like
like
a
the-
somewhat of a motion to these pictures as you're going down.
okay,
Like a
Okay.
flip book.
So you're
you
kind of
flip it
able to
open?
discern that
okay,
what was like mostly black picture of the surroundings eventually becomes more of a lighter shade of stone,
oh.
like that. Okay.
So guys, so that what this story is telling is people used to live in the earth, like underground, and then
Sure.
you see this guy, he made it habitable above ground, and then we all came out. So like you see those
Uh-huh.
2 people with him, that's
So much fun.
the Adam and Eve, yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's Brendan and Sarah too, right?
Oh, yeah, the Brendan and Sarah, you know.
Solaris, you're just making stuff up. Let him talk.
True. You're not wrong.
Okay.
Yep.
So you basically you guys see more reoccurring these pictures of this happening. There doesn't seem to be a linear story to this, or whatever, like an end to it. It's just them showing up at a place, like taking away all this black, and then going away, and then them showing up to another place, taking away all the black, going away.
So weird.
So eventually, what you guys, your stairs there starts initially a really small crack to kind of your left hand side, the side that you guys are spiraling down. The spiraling becomes so large that it eventually feels like you're going straight. But at one point, this crack that starts on the left side of you along the stairs opens up, and it becomes a big crevice in this landmass that you're in, eventually creating a cliffside on your left side as you're walking on the right side of the stairs.
This is a massive place.
Now it's a cliff, but there's also another cliff wall on the other side. Like, this landmass has kind of split at this area to kind of create this space. And it's gotten so large that it's probably about 50 or 60 feet wide at this point as you're traveling down. Let's see. Who's leading the way?
Me?
Murtag?
If it's not okay, I'd say Bruin's like maybe second or something.
Okay.
Because I don't know who would be leading the way. If it would be Solaris, because he has the light and he's.
It would be between you, Bruin, and Solaris, since you guys were the first to get to the door.
Wait, did we ever go get those guys? Are they still standing outside of the house?
No,
yeah,
Solaris waved them over. Okay. Murtag, then I would like you to roll a perception check for me.
Oh, I'm good at these. I'm not good at these. 6.
Perfect.
You see, as you're kind of going down this this gash that's made into this landmass, across the distance on the other wall, there is a glow. Now, basically what started out as a crack became like 20 feet, became 40 feet, 60 feet. Now at this point, there's probably 100 feet between you and the other side. On the other side,
really big, I noticed that it's a crack.
Of this wall,
Whoa, guys,
right?
it's a crack.
On the other side of this wall, like if you guys accidentally step off the left side, you're falling down, right?
Whoa.
There's like no rails at this point. It's just.
Oh.
But on the other side, you do see a glow, torchlight there. There seems to be, and you kind of blink for a second and just like not really understand, like seeing this. It's almost like playing with your mind, but there seems to be a humanoid that's hung, like basically like. Not hung, like
Okay.
holding the side of this cliff face on the other side, about 100 feet away, with a torch in hand. This humanoid seems to be interested at this, these runes and symbols that used to be part of your wall. I mean, part of the staircase that you're in, but that has split, so it's on the other side now. And at this point, the rest of you can see that Murtag is looking that way.
Can I?
If you all shift your focus, you all see this glowing this figure with a torch in his hand. The figure does not seem to know you guys are there.
Should we say something? Should I say it again?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sure.
Let the Lord of the Blacklands come forth.
I don't.
As you said that, you see the torch kind of like move, and it opens up to see where the voice is coming from. There, hanging along the wall, is a woman.
Yes, we found her.
Dragon.
Creek, go after her.
I don't know. Being serious?
You know how like
You
birds
hear
like,
you hear in the distance as the woman opens up her like view and where she kind of tries to point the torch at you guys. You're able to tell that this whoever it is a woman. In fact, it seems by the looks of her, based off the torchlight that's reflecting off her face and off her body and stuff like that, this woman is Drow.
Oh.
She has.
I hope she doesn't know the guy that was upstairs.
What you can see is
Oh,
the silver hair.
Hide the hair. I mean the head.
Silver hair
It's
that's
fine.
kind of like braided.
Hair color's the same.
Solaris had like his head on his like belt, like.
Yeah, he got a war.
She yells out, "Hello, who goes there?"
No, you guys can take over. I'm doing pretty good.
It's the Lord of the Black Lands.
We're sent by a mutual friend.
We don't know this girl. We don't know if it's mutual.
I mean,
No, we're friends. We're friends.
Who are you?
maybe we're not sent by a mutual friend. I don't really know. See, we were sent here to locate a woman.
A dragon.
Oh
Woman dragon.
In hopes of helping us identify something. Is that you?
As you ask this question, there seems to be a longer than necessary pause between this crevasse, if you will. And she kind of brings her torch back towards the wall and kind of glances over it, makes a few more scribbles. While with torch in hand, it seems like she's trying to carve out something in the wall. She eventually, after a few moments, well, I mean, respectfully, you guys just sit there and wait as she's finishing up something.
Kind of rude.
Is there a way to her from where we're at?
What?
Is there a way to her from where we're at?
It's just this expanse.
Okay.
So as she's still maintaining, I guess, going back to her work, she says, "Do you all know what this place is?"
We haven't a clue.
Actually, Bruin kind of does, but
Who does?
Bruin was saying it's the beginning of the world.
Sure. Right.
Like,
I've been able to make out that bits of languages predate modern common, but that's about it.
It's like, that's a very good start. This was an ancient site that belonged to a nomadic tribe called the Stygians.
Okay, that sounds.
Stygians.
The Stygians or Stygians?
Stygians. Stygians.
Aren't they? Where did you get that from? That sounds really familiar.
YNAS.
Do you need me to spell that again?
I'm good.
Now I'll butcher it in the future anyway. So.
As you can probably tell, the cloak figures are such Stygians.
We saw those pictures. They were pulling a darkness away from like scenery.
Yes. These Stygians would travel the world to lands unknown, collecting the darkness of the world. In fact, this very site, every 1,000 years or so, they would return here and perform a ritual.
And that ritual would seal away the darkness they collected?
They take that darkness and empty it here.
Into this room? Or like...
Solaris, don't get too caught up on it. You can't empty darkness.
Well, that's not entirely true. Those little orbs empty darkness into a whole city.
That wasn't darkness. That was some kind of
Just a smoke machine.
nonsense.
It seemed pretty awful.
She goes,
Wow. I guess we're still yelling over this crevasse at each other.
yeah.
This darkness, did they store it in orbs by chance?
That I do not know,
Oh.
That was my idea, though.
but I hope to find out. Do you know what the
So-
Stygians called this place?
Considering the fact we didn't know what Stygians were 13 seconds ago, probably not.
We don't know a lot.
She pulls back on the torch to kind of give it a bigger glow across the face of this cliffside that she's hanging off of. And it reads, ad extremum terrare.
Add.
A-D E-X-T-R-E-M-U-M.
And that's all one word?
That's 2 words, sorry.
Ad extremum.
Ad extremum.
And the last word is T-E-R-R-A-E.
A-D.
A-E.
A-E.
Like terrible with an E.
She goes, the Stygian called this place ad extremum terrare, otherwise known as the end of the world.
Oh boy.
Oh, good. End of world.
Unfortunately for the ascensions of kingdoms and empires, or wars fought on both holy and cursed soils, places like this become lost to time. But sometimes we do get lucky, or unlucky, depending how you view it. What was lost to time is now uncovered.
And if you wouldn't mind me asking, what are your intentions finding these places?
Oh, I could tell you knowledge. I can tell you for mere curiosity.
I asked her.
But unfortunately, I was sent here for a very specific task.
Oh, by whom? Because it
Yeah,
may be
what-
the same person that sent us.
Who's the lead?
Magistrate.
Yeah.
Don't say names.
Yeah, I'm waiting for her to say it.
I am also interested in why you, such a large group, is here as well. And if we're
Okay,
seeking the same thing, maybe we can help each other.
Found a
My thoughts exactly. Can you like come over here? My throat's getting a little sore from shouting. Or can you tell us how to get to you?
Does it look like
It
she would have
seems
to
like
fly?
I have an upper hand in this because I have a feeling I know who you all are.
I mean, I have a pretty strong suspicion I know who you are, but I don't know your name. I was told that you were called the Dragon Lady. That's all we had to go on.
How about this?
She's a dragon. She
We
has a
shall
body
let
like
fate
that.
decide what
Sounds so
becomes of this
ominous.
relationship. And as she says this, she lets go of the wall and starts falling into the depths below. As
Creep.
she's falling, she yells out
Don't
to
me.
you. She goes, "Let me give you some advice. When your sight fails, do not trust the light." And her and her torch kind of disappear into the darkness below.
So I'm not fucking jumping. If that's what she means. I'll walk my happy ass back upstairs, and we'll say that the Dragon Lady is
The
dead.
staircase that you guys are on still goes down.
Oh, okay. I'll walk down.
Wait, I thought you wanted a new character.
True, I jump.
Like old Solaris over the heads, like, no.
Wait, why can't we just...
I would like all of you to roll a perception check.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Ah,
Oh, that was good.
freaking 2 again.
I got 20. 16 plus 4.
Wow. Okay. Well, you definitely know. I'll let you know.
28.
Okay. Basically, if anybody got a 15 or higher, this is what you know. And you can role play off of that. As she turns to jump off into the crevasse below, one of her leg that was like kind of obscured by the way she was hanging off the wall, on her left leg, that was closer to the wall that she was hugging. As she turns around to face you guys and jump off, you do see with torch that's bouncing off the walls, kind of lighting up the small area near her. You see that on her left thigh, her entire thigh, from hip to the knee, appears to be multiple miniature black daggers, secured in such a way that it resembles scales.
It resembles
That's
what?
She's a dragon.
It
Dragon Lady.
resembles
Those are left
scales.
leg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
outside of her left leg.
Guys, look for her. She's bonkers. She.
What is
You
it?
know, I don't know much about intelligent people, but the ones that I have met have been very eccentric. So she seems to fit the bill pretty spot on.
All right.
All right.
I'm just going down to get her stuff. That's the whole reason.
Sure. Sure, she'll let you have it.
All right. Before we continue, let's go ahead and take a short break, and we'll resume as you guys travel down the staircase.
I want to jump so bad.
I do too, but I feel like it's not like it's like, you know, like when you're playing Assassin's Creed and you're trying to like swan dive into a hay bale, but like you jump off too soon and you miss the spot you're supposed to land.
My th-
I said, let's do it.
Go for it, Nokel.
I
My
kind of
thought
like
is,
my character.
oh man, my thought is she's probably a wizard who casts Featherfall only on herself. So like.
Well, she could do it to me too, though.
John, your thoughts on a magical
If
weapon?
she decided to.
Oh yeah.
But she would. She knows who I am.
Hey, I can want it. Okay.
I'm gonna do it. But it's just like a keyless trap.
Hey, Noah. No, are you?
Huh? Do what?
You're there. Are you there?
Yep.
Remember Ursa Major Technologies?
Uh-huh.
They sent me an email.
Oh, just now?
About 3 o'clock today, but I didn't check my phone until now.
Oh, no.
So that's interesting.
That is interesting. Huh. What'd they say?
They want to set up a time to talk.
Oh,
Yeah,
pretty
so could be an interesting day tomorrow.
Jump
dude.
jump ship.
Can you carry me? Could you catch me?
Oh.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you're pretty light.
Are you guys enjoying your time?
What if I just grab you and jump?
It took me about 3 or 4 conversational lines to figure out her voice. It's always hard to start new. So if you did notice a voice change, that's the reason.
That was the plot hole he was talking about episodes ago. Got it.
Goodness.
What up?
So who's jumping?
I kind of want to say Bruin is, but
I almost want to.
I don't know what his character is. Yeah, he's competitive. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
John.
if you're gonna jump, I better hope you have a character.
Oh, dude, always ready.
Wait, what does that mean? Better have a character? Like another character?
Yeah, a backup
Or
character.
what?
Really, the only ones that's safe that could possibly make this jump. I mean, given the fact this is like a dark area.
Yeah.
But the only one that potentially could survive a jump like this is Creek.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Lakers are playing right now, so I might as well jump. If I die, I die.
I mean, it could just be a splash of water because waterfalls go into the dark area. Yeah, so it's probably just water. So,
I will say this. Bruin looks over to his companions and I'll say, should I do it?
how about
Can I carry Bruin?
No, there's no way. There's no way.
how about we send Creek down there, and then he can fly back up top to us and let us know what's down there.
That's lame. That's the coward's way out.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's everyone or no one.
Mm.
So
I mean, due to this
I can only
fact,
put-
she doesn't trust you guys, or she would already trust you guys.
Mm.
if I go down there alone, she's probably gonna kill me.
no, you just fly back up.
She's waiting for me. Snooker? Just send a fireball down there.
Oh, yeah.
The fireball.
You know, ancient cave system. Send in the nuke down there. Important archaeological.
If I jump, I have to carry someone with me.
What? Oh.
So I guess that means can I carry Solaris?
It's probably not. It's probably not smart, but I really, really want to do it.
I don't think you can get like
Anyone?
Also, Murtag, don't you only have like 12 hit points right now?
No, I have 23.
because Bruins is probably like I don't know, like 200 pounds, and like he's carrying 108 pounds worth of stuff. So like,
Dude, Creek lifts.
Yeah.
yeah, with the wings he's flying with.
Bear in mind, you're a medium-sized creature. You're not a large-sized creature. So you
Who,
carrying
me?
someone else, yeah, you carrying someone else as a medium-sized creature might. Well, might have to have a roll. And given that you're not, given that you're a wizard, you might want to consider.
Well, since I'm a wizard, I have like little man syndrome, so I try to make up for it. I would sit in the gym.
Can he cast enlarge on himself? Before he goes wrong and-
Yeah, he could.
That's one way to fix it.
I don't think I have that.
No.
Noah gave me crappy spells.
Dude, I apologize.
Yeah, blame Noah.
It's not that he gave you crappy spells. It's just there's a lot of good ones. Now that the others are back, Bruin looks to everyone and he's like, "Should I jump?"
I mean,
I mean,
if you die, you're dead. I can't fix that. So, I mean, do what you want. I would say no.
I rolled 4 and I rolled a 1, so I'll jump.
wait.
I mean, if any of us have the chance of surviving, it'd be you.
Did Thud really?
I took some hits that battle.
I asked people if they were hurt. Are you below half?
No.
They'll be fine. It's a D6 per 10-foot falling?
Yep.
They jump. Goodness. Seeing
I feel like Sud's kind of freaked out by all this, like, I don't know how you describe this, all this weird stuff anyways, so.
Yeah. I also don't want to jump into a pit of blackness when this lady just told me hey, this is where they emptied all the darkness. I'm not trying to jump into that shit.
Maybe it's like a.
But she said don't trust the light.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
You know, the lights led me pretty straight and true so far. I think.
wait, did Thud jump? Is the question.
So that was my response when you asked if you would, if you should jump, was me telling you, I'll go.
Oh, he didn't jump.
Oh,
yet.
you're both going to commit
So it's
suicide.
like we're both at
Call
the
it.
edge.
If Thud jumps, Bruin has to.
Wait,
I guess it's like that.
Guys.
Well, I'll
guys,
go
I'm
if
taking
you
this
go.
as canon right now.
Just saying, Bruin is very competitive.
You guys seem like you're ready. We're heading right back into it, boys.
Yeah. Just walking down the stairs.
oh man.
You hear
Do what you
a
want.
set of
You know,
set of
your
footsteps
characters.
very familiar to Solara as clop down the stairs.
It looks like this is going to be
Kind of
a
like
true
we're over the edge and side-eye Bruin.
Yeah.
Aim for the bushes.
I guess.
Great.
Yeah.
There goes my hero.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just side-eye Bruin and just like maintain eye contact.
Bruin looks at him. Another day. And then we just follow. I follow the rest, I guess.
Oh! No!
Oh, so it's just you and me. Oh man, now.
Well, it's just you now.
It's just you. Bruin will still. I just want to specify. Bruin will still jump if you do it. He's just started walking with the others.
You hear thuds, and then Bruins.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 1 on it, so I guess I'll just turn towards the group, and just and just lean back and just chicken.
Wait, he
Just
jumped.
Yeah, he just reverse swan dive.
All right.
John
Bruin.
did not look good.
Oh goodness.
Bruin's gone apparently.
All right.
Bruin,
So
he jumps, but he doesn't swan dive or anything. He's going feet first.
My word.
so the two of you just fall off the side.
Yeah, and before I do that, I'm gonna
No
use
holding
my
bars,
second
huh?
wind. I'm gonna use my second wind to gain some hit points.
Yeah, man. 1d10 push your file level. That'll help you.
Yeah, so that is okay. 2 plus 8, so he gains 10 hit points. It's
Yep.
1 short of his max.
That's one 10-foot fall section.
Okay. Yeah, he does it.
Okay.
John's like, oh well, they killed 2 characters.
I was like, Creek, no chance for you to save any of them, right?
Oh,
No, man, they're too big.
I mean, I
So,
think Bruin
As
kinda
they are
wants to be
falling
covered.
over, the rest of you, I guess, are far enough where there's nothing you guys can do but look.
I am fast pacing running down now. Just
I'm just gonna keep walking.
kind of like jogging now.
I need to figure out how far it is.
Oh no!
Remember that scene
Like, this is the game,
in Civil
John.
War where Vision blows out War Machine's like engines and he's free falling?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
what it
you two right now.
Yep.
All right. So
Just-
they
Creek doesn't
fall
trust.
and disappear into the darkness. And Norquil and I guess the rest of you are hastily walking down these stairs to find out what may have happened to your
To
two
find their
friends.
crumpled bodies, yeah. I mean, good news is when Thud dies, I'm gonna get some pretty sick armor.
Yeah. To be fair, no one
So-
else could use it. So.
All right.
I keep it.
Or, yeah.
Give me
Yeah.
1 second here.
Oh no!
Like that moment in Critical Role where Keela swan dives off that 1,000-foot cliff and just like splatters.
Yeah. We're basically gods.
We're basically gods.
Hey, when you roll a 1, I mean, what do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I also
what?
like how Mersha's new character is Keela proof. She can't die to full damage now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, she can. She can mitigate some of it, right? 60
Yeah.
feet.
I forget the specific rule for Marvel.
Slow fall.
Yeah.
In my defense, John wore a hat saying "Death Wish" on it.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one that took that into account.
I didn't think about it until now, but
The question is, John Tate did that on purpose.
Subliminal messaging.
Death wish.
Yeah.
I mean, I really thought this was like the thing in the Temple of Helm with the puzzle and like following the keywords, but
oh
for
yeah,
how long it's taking John to add this up, I'm not too sure anymore.
Yeah, man, this wasn't planned.
This wasn't like some
Oh, boy.
secret coded message on trust. This was like a whoopsie.
Yeah, that was yeah. I don't know what demon possessed you.
I
You
think
don't know what did it. You just had a character say, "Don't trust the light, trust the darkness," and then free fall.
well,
All we know, she may had a bungee cord tied
She
Yeah,
could
Those
have
drow are tricky.
she could have had feather.
Drow are tricky.
It's a first level wizard spell, Featherfall.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah,
What?
she could have
Well,
had that. And
you'll-
But also, she could have a completely different means of surviving.
yeah.
High
She could be a
rope.
monk.
Ruin, what
She could be
class
a
are you
dragon.
gonna build next?
What?
What class are you gonna build next?
Warlock.
Warlock?
Yeah.
Nice.
I might go artificer, maybe monk. I don't know yet.
Oh, John.
Yeah, Artificer's fun.
Okay.
I don't think my character will die though. I legitimately don't think he'll die.
Okay.
We'll see.
Who's gonna take care of
Jump first.
children?
The needle was in. This is a good idea, and it's kind of pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, what's Broom gonna do about his kid?
Oh,
He just said, "Fuck that little kid," and just jumped.
Bruin as a kid?
Yeah.
Our characters don't know that, but we know it.
Okay, so they jump off into the darkness, and I haven't rolled for damage yet. By the way,
How many dice is it? How many dice is it?
but I have my dices.
Okay.
So as they jump off, the group of you start running quickly down these stairs, and you are again greeted on this where it kind of broke off. Kind of, I guess your hallway becomes whole again as you're traveling down these stairs, and you see these reoccurring pictures again of all these figures and cloaked figures, like absorbing darkness and going to different lands and stuff like that. And you see this reoccurring picture as you're traveling down this staircase, and almost it's becoming a blur, and you can see almost when you like flip through a flip book or whatever, it becomes faster and faster, and you can see all these pictures, and it seems like to be a very fluid movement as far as when one picture goes to another and stuff like that. Eventually, the spiraling staircase gets tighter and tighter and tighter, and it exits out the bottom of this landmass that you were in, and you get to the very bottom. If you're like looking around your surroundings, you can quickly look up and realize that the landmass above you is suspended. And to the very bottom, but there is a short staircase that you hop off of, and you hit level ground. This area, those who have dark vision is able to see kind of you are at least 30 feet around you. Those who do not can see that at least in the upper space where it's lit, you can see kind of the outline of the landmass above you.
What's holding it up?
You don't know,
You can see the top of it.
unless
so
you're just
it's-
asking that to the group.
It was a little bit of both.
Okay.
John, they beat us down to the bottom. We're gonna be fine.
You're fine.
oh, who is he rolling first?
And they both take the same.
They both take the same.
Oh, let's do it separate. I want to see. Just
That's actually pretty funny. One person could die and one person.
Okay.
I would.
So as you get to the bottom of this area, it does not, at least within 30 feet of those who have dark vision, you do not see
I guess we could go looking for
bodies,
it, right?
or 3 bodies, or 2 bodies, or 1 body. At least in your immediate area.
Does it keep going down?
No, you're on solid floor now. You're at the
So-
very bottom of the landmass that was suspended above you.
They're above us right now. And
You're assuming that they fell straight down.
Well, we start looking for him, right? Can I look for him?
Like,
yeah, but we didn't see.
you had made a lot of spirals since you got to the very bottom. They
We have to
jump
go to
straight
the
down, but you don't
Really,
know
they're
where
looking
that
for the bottom
spiral
of the hole.
is. Does that make sense? So yes, you do have to look for them if you're wanting to look for them.
Yeah. I want to move to the center.
Well, hold on. I have a question. My passive perception is insane. If they hit the ground, I heard it. There's no way I didn't hear it. Bodies falling from that high, they make a thunder of a noise.
You're inside the landmass. There's a bunch of make a bunch of people making steps down these steps. I would say your passive wouldn't be able to tell you.
John, with my Outlander
But if you roll for it, I'd probably let you.
Can
with
I
my
try?
Outlander background, would I be able to tell where,
No.
That
Not
landing
even- got-
was too bad.
That's a Wanderer. It's what?
What'd you
Got an
say?
18.
18?
So I won't be able to tell
Yeah.
exactly from the spiral staircase where they jump. I can't tell where.
I'll let you roll for it, but I'm not just going to give it to you.
Okay.
If I, while falling, attempted to use my shield to take the brunt of it,
Uh-huh.
would that allow a dexterity saving throw? Potential dexterity saving throw?
This is a nice trick going on here.
I think
You
I
know,
let
you
you do
probably
this
have better
before,
luck
didn't
holding
I?
it above your head for like a parachute. To be honest with you.
We let you do this before, right?
I think you
When
might
you were descending the wall, and then you kind of just
Yeah, that was from like a 50-foot drop.
Yeah, a little different.
And we were doing that because you were on you were kind
It was
of
also a
coming
slope.
off of a hill. Yeah, a slope.
I was opposed against it then, no, but and I'm opposed against it now, but mostly because it's an acrobatics check.
This is okay. So this, well, we'll
Dexter.
get to you in a second. Did you, Kevin? Did you? I want you to roll a perception check.
That is I've got a 10.
Okay. Yeah. You guys are just outside your mind thinking that two of the four horsemen just decided to jump off the side of this into an I don't know, black area.
Oh wait, is it because I'm not trusting the darkness? I have to turn off the stupid light. That's
Yeah,
what I
let's
need
say.
to see them. I'll turn it off real quick.
Like okay. All right, so you turn off the light. It's completely black for you.
I start tapping Solaris on the shoulder and like the other shoulder.
Murtag, did you roll?
I haven't rolled for looking for him yet.
Are you wanting to look for them? I know you suggested it.
I would like to look for him.
Okay.
With my 18, did I hear their dead bodies collide with 4?
He already said no.
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear him.
My only question is perception or investigation?
Perception. Unless you're looking at a very specific area. But
No, I didn't say where I was looking. 17.
17. Now that you're at the bottom and you're looking around, you guys, I mean, I guess I'll tell you what. Roll it with advantage.
17.
So you guys are kind of fanning out. One of them happens to be completely blind. I can't remember if Creek has dark vision or not.
I think on his character sheet it says he does.
Okay, it does.
Yeah.
So as you guys are fanning out looking for 2 potential bodies, maybe 3. Murtag, you do see 2 figures sprawled out on the ground, about 60 or so feet away from you.
Guys over here, turn the light up back on. Just turn it back on. I don't care.
Okay. the four of you run to these two figures, and as you get closer, you do see two familiar figures, very beat up. If
I
there's
see if they're alive.
if there's no damage mitigation, you guys take 68 damage per.
Oof.
Oh,
I'm still up, boys.
No way.
Yeah, at 8 health left.
Nope.
Was it
Wait,
enough
but you
to?
come back.
It didn't go over your max hit points, right?
No.
Okay.
And yep, it's double
don't
your
you
max.
come back? Don't you come back to 1?
Oh, he's a half orc. You could try.
Yeah.
Or no, it just happens, right? Half orcs.
Comes back to 1.
Well, it's lucky for you, I think.
It wasn't luck. I knew I was good.
But does that mean you can pretty much take any damage and go back to 1?
Well, unless it.
Judge your max hit points and you insta die. That's how
Yeah.
I
So if
read it.
if he had 60 hit points, he took 120 points of damage. He's dead.
I'd just like to say, if I didn't do the second wind, I would be unconscious. But I did
I mean,
not.
he did it.
So you guys, well, actually, you guys don't know how far you fell. You just know you fell a great distance.
We made
Yeah,
it.
so I
They're both in very dire situations, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
they're coughing up blood.
wow, you guys look great.
They're so
That's
damaged that they
amazing.
haven't moved.
Guys, that sucked.
I can't believe you guys lived.
I'm telling you, Bruin is an absolute tank. Like I've only gotten like 10 hit points like every single.
So here's the thing.
I
We can take
have
10 minutes,
a
and
special
I can heal your dumbasses. Or you can rub some dirt in it and we can be on our way.
They might. They
Really
might
good?
you
Good?
know?
Because I can't do it instantly. We have to wait 10 minutes for me to cast it. Actually.
I will lay on hands myself for 5.
I'm still in better shape than.
All right, so
I have some special foods. Do you guys want these lambda spreads? They give you some hit points back.
Oh,
Good. I actually have that. I still have
before
one of those left.
before anything else
Never mind.
happens,
I can't do that.
actually, keep going. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, and I give that is looking worse, right? I give him a health potion, a regular health potion.
Thanks, little buddy.
Dude, you did really good, man. That was awesome.
That was cool, right?
I know.
That was
dude.
cool,
I'm
man.
like kind of jealous I didn't do it. Like, I wanted over to be like you.
Do you guys
No.
watch it? Was it cool? Did it look cool?
No, it didn't
Yeah,
look
look
cool.
awesome.
I'm just gonna say that right now. It didn't look cool.
I'm looking at the other body.
Anyway,
What's a basic health potion? 2d4?
yeah, 2d4 plus
Yeah,
2.
2d4 plus 2.
Can I look for the other body? If there is a body.
You do
Dragon
not
lady.
see.
Yeah.
You do not. Well, okay, go ahead. Roll perception.
11.
You
No,
don't. You don't see anybody else down here.
Wow.
I'm gonna eat my last 5-10 hit point rations.
Don't waste that. Everyone, come here.
Oh,
For
no,
fuck's sake.
it's fine. No, it's good. I'm fine. Go.
It's like just coughing up blood all the time.
Hold on. Let me
He's up.
find the card.
Oh, this is so good.
To be fair, Solaris, this isn't like your problem to solve. You know.
Yeah, I don't want to waste such a valuable resource
Yeah.
because
No.
of stupid.
No, you're
Jump.
good. I'm telling you, I'm fine. Don't Don't
He's
worry about it.
fine.
You are
You
swimming.
really don't. You don't want to be healed. You want to waste the resource instead of something that just recharges naturally with me.
I guess. I mean, if you're willing,
Yeah,
but I'm
it's not
fine.
that big of a deal. Okay,
Okay.
so I already rolled it. 6 plus. So you get 11 back.
11. Sweet. That's actually really good.
Oh wow.
I can't wait for when they make the animated series and they just jump on.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, now you guys, to whatever replenish health you're at, the two of you also see kind of your surroundings, how dark it is. This other, aside from the lit orb, that's surrounding 20 feet in light, I think.
Yeah.
You guys are able to also see that the landmass that you were previously on prior to jumping off of it it's like it's almost cones down into this point, and there is a set of a spiraling staircase that goes down. Now the point is it actually touching the ground. It's probably about 50 feet off that, and it seems to just be floating because the spiraling staircase does not seem structurally logical to support such a big landmass in the air. Now, I will say, from your passive perception, prior to you turning off your light, as you're at the bottom of the staircase, you did see an area that's different than kind of the flat land around you. And that was probably about 20 paces or 20 feet away from the staircase. You guys had moved northeast. Yeah, you had moved northeast. If the staircase opened up toward the south, you guys moved northeast towards that direction about 60 feet to get to where they were. So where that odd location was, it's about 20 feet south of the staircase.
Okay. I noticed something peculiar when we got to the base of the stairs. It's this way. Follow me. And I'll lead them towards it.
Okay. You take them towards it, and what you see, exactly where you pointed out, about 20 feet south of this staircase area, there seems to be a very intricate stone, like, you know, those border stones for like lawns, about yay big or so, right? And they kind of carve out like that, and they form a big circle, about 30 feet in diameter, just in the middle of the ground. It seems, and the inside of it is also stoned, but only along the rim does it have words and such on it. Next to that, you also see a kind of a sleeping bag, and also a little pile of used fireplace, I guess, a little camp. It's like someone had camped here for a little bit.
Well, I guess this is where she was staying.
Should we just like
Hello?
take a eat?
Is your
We're
Jordan?
Huh?
Slide? Is your orb still lit?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Do you think I need to turn it off?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Let's turn it off and just be really still. She won't ever find this.
I could just light the campfire.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to point this out. In the middle of the circle, there is a little rock column that comes out, and on it seems to be I don't know what those are called, but it's like a metal grate with it's like a metal torch.
It's
Like a sconce?
lantern.
Yeah,
Incense.
like
Incense
a
burner.
lantern type deal. But it's just sitting on top of this little platform that's in the middle of this circle.
Is it lit?
Lamppost.
It's not.
Can I light that?
You actually didn't notice it was there until you got closer.
Can I light that on fire?
Are you going to?
Yep. I'm gonna use my Druidcraft cantrip. Light it.
Okay. As you do so, what normally with almost a firelight, this one burns purple.
That's cool. I'm gonna shut my light off. Now.
Okay. As you do so, the what you guys feel almost a gust that's swirling around you, not in a very specific one direction, but in a spiraling direction. If you look up, you can see the waterfall that was falling just straight down has somehow shifted into a spiral around you guys. It's almost like there is a vacuum that is happening to the point that you guys are at in front of this circle. You see the stonework around the circle shift and move as rock rubs against each other. Then the inlay of the inside of the circle starts creating shifts and movement that's not it almost seems mechanical, but not. And eventually it creates one stone slides under, which the next one slides under, and it creates another spiral staircase into the ground below.
Dude, what is up with these architects and spirals bloody staircases?
I'm pretty good at it, though.
I'm pretty good. I'm getting pretty jizzy myself.
Hey, I bet you would jump on this one.
But where?
I will say, given the fact that you guys have started around midnight, and escapading through everything, like you do feel more tired, even though, I mean, like just physically drained, just from battles and the lateness of the night. You're probably hitting around like early morning status right now.
Oh man.
Do we bring any food?
I would say if you keep pushing on, you might take a point of exhaustion.
Like if we start like within the next hour, or like we still have a little bit of time.
Like within the next hour or so.
Well, there's
It
a
seems
campfire.
it seems like we're kind of pushing basically a day without sleep.
I mean, there's
And
a
then-
campfire here.
You know,
Is
with
Is there
all the
heat
things.
coming off this purple campfire?
The
No, not the
Lamppost.
It's
Now-
like, yeah.
I will
No,
say,
not-
as the stairs are dropping, that purple fire, that
Like
that
chandeliers.
stone pillar with the purple fire on it has dropped below the surface.
But, okay, here's my question: where did the woman go?
Probably went down.
Thought we were gonna find her.
You think it should be upset if like she thought we were following and we just kind of took a nap?
I mean,
I don't think she would be upset. I think the
I'm kind of hungry. I'm getting grouchy.
Why don't we push on for like 20 more minutes, and if we don't feel like we're going to get anywhere, we'll just call it a day.
Okay. Her like sleeping bag is right there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Might as well
I-
just call it here.
I bring it. I bring the sleeping bag with me.
I mean, for all we know, it could be only spirals for the rest of the trip. And,
Yeah.
I mean, have you tried sleeping on a spiral staircase?
I mean, I feel like I've slept in worse.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay,
20 minutes.
so you're grabbing the sleeping bag.
Yeah, I want something to sleep on.
All right. I mean, I think your pack comes with the sleeping bag, but whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
well, I just figured
You got
you didn't
two.
bring it. I didn't. Yeah,
Okay.
I figured I was traveling light, so.
So you roll that one up and you strap it to your bag.
Yep.
And the rest of you start descending into this spiral staircase. As you're entering it, as you're even descending the staircase, you do see the fire, the purple firelight in the middle of the room below. It immediately opens up into a dome. And you guys are at the very top of the dome. It's more like an oval dome, if you will. And as you're descending the staircase, in the middle of the staircase, you can see the kind of the purple firelight, and it's illuminating a little bit of this room, but not the whole thing. It doesn't take you long to get to the very bottom. As from where you started to the bottom of the floor is only about 10 feet. I'm
I could
sorry,
jump
about
off this
15
one.
feet. What you guys do see in the center of this spiral staircase is an unsettling statue depicting a robed figure. And it seems to be, as you're like going down this spiral or whatever, it's only like one, it only makes one complete circle from the spiral. But as you look up along the top of this dome area, you do see kind of a mural of the sun. And this unsettling statue is like holding up this purple torch, trying to get a look at the sun. As you reach the bottom, let's see. The torch of the statue, the torch that's being held by the statue, the purple light, gives off lights for about 20 feet, and like bright light for about 20 feet, and dim light for about 30 feet beyond that. Let me see here. The dim light just barely touches the kind of the outer wall. Along the wall, you do see 3 doors. One to the east, one to the west, and one to the south.
Can I see if there are footprints?
What?
Footprints?
Roll an investigation check.
You know what? I'm so exhausted. Calling it here.
Should we go back up to where the fire was, or just do it here?
I don't see why we need to go up. It's fine here.
16.
16. Because of the stonework in this area, you don't see anything that's leaving any footprints.
Murtag just like gives up. He's rolling out the sleeping bag.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are sleeping under the ominous purple light.
Yeah.
Oh, the thing she said not to wait. What did she say again? In
When your
regards
sight
to like,
fails, do not trust the light.
Yeah, I mean, I can see perfectly fine. So
Do you? We're not supposed to trust that light.
We could always snuff the light out.
yeah.
It's
do
in
you think it'd be?
I feel like that would make something mad.
Okay.
Or I mean, just whatever. I guess
So
we're sleeping.
how many watches are there? 3 watches or 2?
3, I think.
3 what?
3 watches.
Like-
Oh, during
rounds
an
of-
8-hour shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. Okay, so are you guys sleeping in this room?
Yeah.
Guess so.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Unless anyone has a strong feeling as to going upstairs.
I will come
All
down
of
here.
you immediately get a wind chill. No, I'm just kidding.
The hair on the nape
Like
of our neck, right?
Getting slapped by some smoke.
It's up to the group. We can walk back up the stairs. It's not that big of a bother to me.
Alright.
I mean,
It's like
We're
15
here.
feet.
It's 10-foot staircase.
Yeah. Let's. I guess we can go back up.
Yeah.
yeah.
I roll the sleeping bag up again. Like that was really complaining.
Okay, so you guys
Go down.
ascend the staircase, and you get back to this area. The staircase below you does not retract.
Okay.
All right.
I can go first.
Well, see, what I was thinking is like probably only people with dark vision should do watch. Like, no offense. So,
Wait,
give me off.
You're
the hook.
mumbling. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mic's just cutting in and out. He's saying people with night vision should take the watch so they can see. I have the orb mode tag. I can see it pretty.
I'll
can
take
see
first watch.
fine.
Yeah, but like when there's a light on, you can't sleep. So,
You'll make do.
I'll take first watch.
Okay,
I'll
first
take
watch.
I'll go
last
after.
watch. I'll take the last watch.
I'll go first.
You'll go first.
Well, we were both gonna stay watch.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, right.
Why we're just gonna let
Who's-
one person.
Who's
watch?
second watch?
I'll do second watch.
Okay. So 2, 1, 1.
yep.
All right. So you guys decide to lay your heads down for the night in a very unfamiliar area. However many hundreds of feet under the river you are. The room above you still casts a shadow with the landmass that's just floating above you with these swirling waterfalls. You rest. And the first watch between Norquil and Solaris goes over smoothly. Nothing seems to bother you.
Cool.
And you guys wake Creek up. And Creek purchase himself nearby to take the second watch. A second watch happens. Creek, I would like you to roll a perception check.
Oh no.
8.
Creek, you You thought you may have heard something, but you're not exactly sure. You've been pretty on edge this whole time during your watch, but nothing seems to be moving around you. And
I just shrug my shoulders and think it's nothing.
okay. So, your watch goes by uneventful. You go to wake up Murtag.
Hey man, wake up.
Oh, okay.
Your turn. By the way, I think I heard something earlier, but I think it was nothing. So
It's probably just the waterfall.
yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well, go to sleep.
Okay.
So, Creek,
You can use this super nice sleeping bag that the chicks. It's pretty awesome.
I take the sleeping bag from him, or whatever.
so you camp out for the night as well. Murtag, you are staying up and you are taking the third watch. As you're taking the third watch near the end, you too also hear something. I would like you to roll a perception check.
Oh, natural 20. 24.
You hear exactly from where it comes through the hole that you had once entered and left. It's very faint, but you hear it nonetheless.
It just is a noise, or does it sound like something distinct?
It sounds like you've heard it before.
Like footsteps, or no?
Like, it's a mix between a high-pitched screech and like a baby maybe crying. I don't know.
You said this came from where?
Above.
You don't know.
Right, I'm asking me as Michael, not me as Thug.
I know it came from the hole, correct?
Yeah.
And it's like almost over. Like, I feel like it's almost time to wake up.
Yeah, it's about time.
Okay, before I wake them up, I sneak over to the hole and like stick my head down it and look around.
Okay. Are you looking for something specific?
Head gone.
I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I would say, because I know there's 3 doors, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say I try to sneak, look down the hole and see if there's any movement by one of the 3 doors.
As you peer down the hole, you see the flickering of the purple light across the varying surface underneath. In the room below, you don't see anything that's moving. There was one moment that you thought maybe you did see something move, but it was just the way the light was casting a slight flickering of a shadow.
And then I think to myself, I could probably do it by myself. And then I just go wake everybody up.
Okay. He wakes everyone up. You guys can get your spell slots back, and do you get all of your health back?
Yeah.
think
Yeah, fully recovered.
technically.
Technically, I mean, you're not forcing extra sleep, so go ahead. Go ahead and rejuvenate yourself. You feel like a new man with a measly 8 hours of sleep. Or shorter. I'd probably say 6 since it's unfamiliar territory. Some of you had to get up to tinkle.
I think this morning's inspiring gear is just Bruin and Thud telling each other how great that jump was.
Alright. Time to go.
Okay.
So, guys, before we go, Uh, I heard another. I guess you could call it like a chirp. I don't know. Probably, if I'm like betting money, it's 100% a dragon. I think.
Well, if
I
that's
don't
the
know.
case, it's a good thing we slept.
But like a little, like not like a big roaring chirp.
I
Like
mean,
a
a dragon's a dragon, you know, pretty deadly at any
yeah, but
stage
it's probably a
beyond
nice
like
one though.
birth.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I heard it again. I went and like checked out a little bit, but I didn't see anything. I figured you guys would want to come, so it was just like maybe 20 minutes ago.
Did you hear it above us or below us?
In the little hole, the stairway.
Okay.
Well, from that direction.
Okay.
Well, let's go see what it was.
So, you guys descend back down into this area, and once again, you see a ominous statue, unsettling statue, holding a purple torch.
Which door is the torch facing? Is he holding it out like in front of him like this? Or like this?
He is facing the wall that doesn't have a door.
Oh, because it's a mural.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, left, right, or center?
So
Does
for
anyone-
the purpose of this room, let's just say there's an east door, west door, and a south door.
Okay.
And the north
So-
side is the mural.
Are they all the doors? Is it actual doors or just doorways?
If you move closer to one, you realize these doors are solid stone. It seems to have a slit right down the middle of them, to indicate that the door does open from the middle, like this. Like this.
Okay.
And on the door itself, it does have a graphic, if you will. It's a picture book.
Ooh.
Oh. Well,
What's it of?
Which door are you looking at?
start at the east, right?
East, I guess.
The east door.
Hmm.
Okay. This door shows a picture. It depicts a picture. Sorry, depicts a humanoid, a man, standing tall. But behind him is what you can perceive as a shadow. The shadow appears to your best guess to have an evil intent. And this is his very own shadow.
Well, that's creepy as hell.
Not
You
sure
said that
about
was
that
the
one.
door.
Yeah, the east one. So then, what's the west one?
The west one shows a picture of a landscape. The bottom half is dark, and it seems to have like eyes, these evil looking eyes, and just thousands of them peering up, with the sky above being light.
Okay.
And then
Well,
south door have anything?
Yeah.
The south door shows a picture of a clouded figure. But on closer inspection, you can see that the figure is made up of like drawings of smaller black entities committing all kinds of heinous acts.
None of these doors look pleasant at all.
Is this the part where we can't trust our eyes? Or
I don't know, man. I don't get why people like her or like other people like built this place have to make things so cryptic? Why not just say, hey, it's the first door on your left?
I think it's kind of. I think from their point of view, it's kind of fun. They have that little bit of power, and they just love just rubbing it in people's faces.
It's like that kid that became a hall monitor and like he thought he was like tough shit because he could like give out little pink slips to people.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Bastards.
Maybe they just think it's a game.
Maybe we should.
You guys are all gonna die in this pit.
Can I check the mural wall for a door, a hidden door?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
While we're looking around, can I ritually cast detect magic?
27.
Cool. I'll start that process.
27. You don't feel anything that would trigger a release or the outline of a door along this mural wall.
Man, I was really hoping. Well, I don't think there's a hidden door. You just gotta choose one.
Bruin closes his eyes, spins around in a circle, with his finger out, and then just stops. Is it in front of a door? I don't know.
Which door did you? Oh,
He spun randomly.
That's. I feel like that's something you can roll.
Yeah, let's do this. Okay. East is 1, south is 2, and what is 3? What is the other one?
West.
West is 3. 1. Okay.
East, right?
Yeah, he's pointing
That's
east.
not the hidden one.
Okay.
What? I mean, this is just. I'm just random. That's the door I pick.
So you are pointing at the picture of a man that's standing there with the his own shadow casting out an evil intent towards him.
I mean, they all kind of sounded bad, right? Except for
Yeah, they all kind of suck.
They all kind of sucked.
Yeah.
They all kind of seem like they're gonna suck. Works for me.
Yeah.
Do one.
I mean,
Okay. So you move up to the door.
Wait, did he didn't detect any magic first? Did he?
Oh, okay. If you guys wait 10
Shalom,
minutes,
shalom.
if you wait 10 minutes,
Oh,
you,
then
my
I'll wait
friend,
2 minutes.
um,
He like touches the door and he's like, you know what? Let's just.
Solaris, the only magical presence that you detect is the purple torch that the figure is holding,
The torch itself, not the whole statue.
not the whole statue.
Can
Okay.
we check and
I'll have it up for like I'll still keep concentration on it, so I'll have it for half an hour.
Okay.
Can I see if I can
Now
just
bear in mind
grab the
that
torch?
basically, if you can kind of visualize it, he's holding the torch like this, like above,
Oh,
straight above him.
in the picture.
No,
The statue.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the statue is holding the purple torch straight above him. So
and it's pointing at the sun.
no, he's just holding it above him, but he is looking the direction of the sun mural.
Does the
Can I
statue
quickly-
figure
oh.
look like any of the figures in the graphics over the doors?
No, not over the doors.
Do you think this is the point where we're supposed to put out that fire and like that sun in the mural opens up and like, we walk through it?
Maybe. I can go ahead and snuff it out.
Why don't we just go ahead and give it the good old university try?
Okay. I snuff out that torch.
Okay. There's no other light source, right?
No.
Okay. As you cast your druidic whatever to snuff out the torch, you feel it flicker, but it remains.
Oh, I forgot to mention it's a magical. I don't know if you can put out magical fire. Yeah.
Wait, try it again. Try it again, real cool.
I try it again.
Try harder.
I tried very rapid speed.
He goes,
I-
you just see it kind of dancing like this. It's like one
It
of
haunts
those,
me.
those trick
Those
candles.
trick birthday candles. Yeah.
Can
Well-
I see if I can grab it? Like, take it, pick it up from the guy?
You would have to walk up the spiral staircase a little bit.
Okay.
And then you reach, you kind of hold part of the statue and you reach up to grab the torch. It seems like it's shifting. Are you going to pull it out?
Yeah.
As you grab a hold of the rod, you pull it out. Basically what was above you, where the hole is, closes. In this room, just you and the light, and your compadres in this dark, dome-like area.
I give the light to Thud to put in the bag of holding.
So
Is it still on fire?
Yeah, it'll go out when he puts it in there. It'll just be like on a different place. There'll be no light.
I don't.
Not too sure about that one.
What? Hmm.
Gets
So-
rid of the light.
as you're walking towards Thud, what normally a light source projects onto any object casts a shadow. The rest of you, as you're looking towards him as he's walking away, Murtag does not see this, but the rest of you do. As he's walking towards you, there's supposed to be a shadow that's being casted on the statue away from you, and instead this shadow seems to be extending from the statue towards Murtag.
Murtag, drop the torch.
It's moving slowly.
We don't know where to put it out.
Just lay it on the ground. It'll be fine.
It's within
Just look
5
behind
feet.
you.
Do it now.
Okay, fine.
Can I like
whatever.
look down on the shadow?
What?
I drop it.
Can I swing down on the shadow with my weapon?
He's not. You're not close enough. You can run up to it and try it.
If it's 5 feet away, I don't think I would make it in time. If there's people in the way.
So, Murtag, you're dropping the torch.
Yeah, I guess I'm looking at Solaris and I just like drop it, and I'm still looking at him like,
No,
what the
no,
heck?
step
dude?
away from it.
Step
Wait,
away.
when he lets go of the torch and moves away, does the shadow still follow him or the torch?
It's following the torch. Now, as the shadow kind of moves closer, roll initiative for me, Thud. It's about 5 feet away from the drop torch.
13.
13.
Yep.
Okay. As you swing down, the shadow appears to kind of veer off, and you slam and you hit hard ground. Then it grabs the torch. A hand grabs the torch, almost like a shadowed hand grabs the torch and pulls it back towards the cloak statue. And eventually it yanks it up the side of the statue and places it back on the hands.
Okay,
Guys,
so
have you ever heard the story of Twilight Princess, the epic heroes of Zelda and Link? God. No, look, we're doing good.
I'm not familiar with it.
Dang it.
So
Feels
are we just gonna
good.
open one of these doors? I
really
definitely don't
wanna
want to open up that one. And I point to the one where it's like all those shadowy figures doing like horrible things. I was like, I really don't want to go to that one at all.
The south door.
Yeah, so why don't we save that one for last?
Well, Solaris pointed to the east. Start there.
Wait,
Could leave
real
leave
quick.
Bruin pointed.
Bruin did.
Sorry, yeah,
real
bro.
quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So
Bruin wants to experiment more. He's gonna.
Okay.
He's gonna take the torch and he's gonna run, but he's gonna run to the door and try to put the torch in front of the door and see if the light changes anything.
okay. So
I'll yell at you to drop it if it gets close to you, okay?
okay. As you go back to the statue and you yank the torch off,
Yeah.
you start running quickly to the door.
Yeah.
As you're running, you do see that the shadow that's being cast by the statue is moving towards you. As you get to the door, it's still moving. Is any of you standing near him? Are any of you standing near him? Like 10 feet, 5 feet?
watching.
I'm in like the middle of the roomish. When I'm looking at the shadow with detect magic, is anything happening?
No. I mean, you just see the torch moving with Bruin.
So I'm not getting like a magical sense from the shadow itself.
Sure.
That doesn't help. Never mind.
I'm just trying to figure out if it helps you to know.
Because that would mean that the source of the magic is also in the statue. Because if it's coming from the statue and not from the torch, then there's something else magical with the statue.
I mean, I don't. What could you define magical for me? Because I don't know. I don't know how to define it for you. That's my problem. I don't. Not that I don't want to tell you either way. I just don't know how to define it for you.
So
Yeah.
I can look at it again.
I mean, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. If it's a spirit or something like that, is it magical?
Well, it's just I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense the magic in this way, you can use your action to see faint aura or creature around, and I learned the school of magic. So like, if it's magical,
Yeah.
and it could be like a shade that's attached to the torch. I'm just trying to figure out what the thing is.
Yes, it's magical.
Can I do
What
divine
magic is it?
Sorry.
The really dark kind.
Is it?
Huh?
Yeah.
A really dark kind of magic.
Necromancy?
School? Is that what you're trying to get?
Yeah.
I should always have this Schools of Magic page up from now on for you. Let's see. Let's do.
I would think it'd be duration because it's something protecting. It's an enchantment.
Yeah,
pulling
let's
it
do
back.
Conjuration. That sounds good.
What if we cast your daylight orb? That shadow wouldn't be there, I'm assuming, right? So there would be nothing grabbing it.
So as you're saying this, the shadow is moving closer to Bruin.
Can I do a divine sense?
He's about 10 feet away from Bruin at this point.
When it gets to 5 feet, I'll yell at him. Drop.
Yeah, you can cast Divine Sense.
Okay. I do it. I drop it when Murtag says to.
You, with Divine Sense, know that whatever it is undead.
Oh
So
boy.
it is a creature.
Kill it.
Would you consider that? Do you consider undead a school of magic?
Necromancy.
I mean, it's necromancy.
That's necromancy.
But
Yeah.
it kind of you'll find out.
I mean, enchantments are complicated. They can maintain multiple schools of magic.
Turning to the group, we want to sit around and figure this one out, or
5 feet.
throw it away into spooky and move
Probably.
on?
I said let's figure it out.
So here's
But
plan.
can we open any of the doors? Do we know?
Okay. I have not heard that you're dropping it, so
Oh,
No.
yeah.
People-
Bruce-
so you
He
drop
said
it.
that. Yeah.
I said you would drop it once Murtag said to drop it.
Okay. And are you moving away from it?
Yeah, I didn't see anything happen on the doors at all when I brought it to you.
I didn't know if you were looking for anything. What are you looking for?
I was just seeing if, like, the light affected the paintings on the door at all.
Oh, just
Oh,
the
kind of like a
torch
black
light?
light.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's the purple black
Um,
light.
Smart.
Roll a perception check then. Let's just revert just a couple seconds back.
Okay, that was why I did that in the first place. The whole... Nope, 8. I got an 8.
You brought the bright purple light to it. It kind of shows it in a different, brighter light, but nothing changes. Nothing out of the ordinary pops out at you.
Okay.
Okay. And after you dropped it, did you take off somewhere or did you just stay there?
Maybe took like a couple steps back, like not too
Okay.
exaggerated, but
As the shadow reaches the torch, and you being so close to it, it makes almost like a snake-like quick movement around your leg. It curves up your body.
oh goodness.
Give me a second here. Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Guys, it's not a friendly shadow.
You
And
take
shadow gone rogue.
8 points of necrotic damage. Hold on.
Okay.
One more thing. Your strength score is reduced by 2.
Oh goodness.
After it wraps around you, it goes back down, grabs the torch, and pulls it back to the statue.
He works so hard.
Guys, I'm not gonna mess with that again.
Can we
Actually-
open the doors? Are they locked?
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Can we open the doors? Are they locked?
Do you go to try to push it open?
Sure.
Okay. As you reach to push it open, it does not budge.
Fuck it. I try all of the doors.
Okay. None of the doors budge.
Can I check for a lock on starting with the east one?
Starting with the east one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go and roll an investigation check for me. You're like
When
looking
I-
for like a anything with a keyhole. Is that the deal?
Yeah, basically however. it
Like
might
a
be
locking
locked.
mechanism.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
When I did divine sense, was it the shadow or the statue that was undead?
The shadow.
And is the statue or the shadow? Is it coming out from the base of the statue?
Yeah.
12. So probably not.
Should I message the lady and see where the hell she is?
Hold on. Sorry.
She went
You said you
fast.
rolled a 12?
Yeah, no, it did, but he DC'd.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he rolled a 12.
When you said DC, I was like, what?
I don't think
Oh.
she was plus. If you
Really? I did take locate creature today. I could try and find her that way.
Alright, so. Is someone connected?
He's not anymore. He,
was in and out.
yeah.
Okay.
Definitely peculiar for her
Can
to
I
leave
just
us
tell
here.
you guys what he found?
Sure.
So,
Murtag.
Murtag, what Murtag finds as he's investigating this store, right at the base of. Okay. Hey, welcome back.
Sorry.
No worries. So, as you're investigating this door, at the base of the door, there seems to be a circular hole. Probably about yay big.
Okay. Can I like stick my lock picking set in there and try to? I don't
Yeah.
know.
You sure may. Like just kind of dig around or something.
Hey,
It
John,
doesn't. It does. I mean, just so you know, it doesn't look like a keyhole.
It's too
Does
big.
it look? Does it look
It's
about torch
it's much
size?
bigger.
Yeah, is it a torch size? The butt end of the torch?
You can imagine it could be.
I'm going up there and grabbing it.
Well, hold on! Don't touch it and summon the demon. Let's figure it out first.
Summon the demon.
Well,
I just be near it.
And
How
he's
did
gonna
you
take the
get
torch
the-
out of the hole.
As you
She did
guys,
it without-
as
We
you
could
guys
try
are
it.
discussing, you guys hear a very audible, and a little screech sound comes up again.
Try casting.
Heard of what?
The
wait.
screech
From
sound
which door?
Yeah, from where?
from the statue.
Can I?
Oh.
Hey, I look at it. Hey, don't make that noise. This shit's creepy as it is. None of that.
So I got a solution maybe. I'm gonna grab the torch. Solaris, you're gonna cast your daylight orb where there's no shadow, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
stick it in there. In the
Wait,
hole.
you want me to cast the daylight side of it,
Yeah.
or just
Yep.
the normal light side?
It's gonna be bright enough to not cast a shadow.
Okay, I'll just light up my sword then. We'll try that first.
Okay.
Dude, just go daylight.
All right, fuck it.
Oh boy.
So as you
first.
as you
It lasts
speak
for an hour.
as you speak the what's the words? What's the language that you use? Celestial.
It's just luminous.
Luminous words.
Yeah.
What is this? Some Harry Potter one?
Your
What was it?
light.
Yeah.
You release your
Spectrum
orb
control.
into the air, and it glows, dims out.
Wait,
Oh.
it didn't work.
It didn't work.
I cast light on my sword. Does it work?
It does the same thing. A little, almost like it tries to, then it dims out.
Dude, fuck this place.
Is Norkel running at this point?
No, if I see that is not working, I would not grab the
So,
torch.
do we have to take the torch out, put it in the hole, and then kill the thing?
I don't know. You want to try that?
Sure, I'll go.
Somebody-
Let me do it. I can make it go away from me if it tries to touch me.
Oh,
Also,
oh.
go up and grab it.
You know how? Wait.
What's up?
You know how like all the shadows were doing something?
Yeah.
Maybe that's the type of shadow that we had to face if we stuck the thing in the door. Like,
Oh, like it opens
Like-
up that challenge, you mean?
yeah. Like maybe like one bad, you know.
So
like,
why don't we try the good-looking picture first?
Okay, let's do that one.
Let's do that one. I'm not trying to be swarmed by a bunch of demons.
Yeah. Hey, John.
Yeah, the southern one. So I'll take the torch out and I'll run to the southern one.
The southern one was the bad one.
Oh wait, I thought the southern one was the sky one.
So I'll go through the pictures again, okay?
Sorry.
No worries. So your east door is the one with just a lowly, like one human with the shadow, with the evil intent. Your west door is it's a landscape with where basically the earth is just covered in these evil eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then the last one is a clouded figure that, if you look really closely, you can see like these dark figures doing heinous acts.
You know, I'm cool with the east door. You know, one foe at a time.
What are they committing?
Yeah.
So which one?
No, thought asked a question.
Oh,
I was just joking. I was like,
Oh,
John,
okay.
describe what act are they committing?
Okay, I'll grab the torch and run it to the east hole and.
I'm drawing my sword.
so as you
And-
grab it, as you're running, the shadow pulls off of the statue and starts coming towards you. It's probably about 10 feet away. You stick it in the ground. Do you move aside?
Yeah, I get away from it.
Okay. All of you kind of like just split. The shadow moves along, extends towards the torch, and the whole figure lifts out of the ground. And and this is a cloaked figure.
It pushes the door.
It puts both hands, what seems like hands, and pushes on the door.
Oh. Oh, you were just the concierge, and you were mad that we were trying to open the doors without you. I get it.
As the door opens, he reaches down, grabs the torch, sinks down into the ground, and pulls the torch back to the statue.
Does this door stay open?
The door does stay open,
Okay.
and as you guys are looking at this doorway, even before you guys are able to make a move towards it, you see something reach its hand out.
How big is the hand?
Okay, it doesn't matter at this point. He walks out, and it is a cloaked figure. Not a cloaked figure. It's got like a black little turban wrapped around all his entire face. His eyes are gleaming yellow. The rest of his figure is shrouded in this kind of a black smoke substance. There before you, it looks at you guys. I want you guys to roll initiative.
Hey!
And
Oh my god.
pull up roll 20.
Wow. Well, the best possible thing for me.
Yeah.
Just FYI, I would kind of like to end right at 10 tonight if we can.
Yeah, sure. You got somewhere to be or something? Jeez. I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
I do.
Town hall meeting?
No. I have a job interview I need to prepare for suddenly.
You leaving your job?
Whoa.
How do you feel about that, Noah?
Whoa, dude. Don't put me on the spot like that. What happened always happened.
Oh my gosh. Not having this conversation with you.
What?
Do we all need to leave?
No, he's talking
Noah
about
saw
tennis.
this movie and now he thinks he's like super enlightened and I get asked the weirdest questions at work.
What?
And that's why he's leaving.
Was it Tenet?
Enlightened.
Yeah, it was definitely
Oh,
tennis.
Tenet.
Oh dang! I want to see that.
That was such a good
But
movie.
movie theaters aren't open.
I don't see time in the linear fashion anymore.
Someone should see it. Has someone else to talk to about it.
Oh man.
So,
Okay.
I wanted to see it, but yeah. New Mexico doesn't have movie theaters open.
Dang.
Come through this.
Guys, I feel like we chose the lesser of the two evils for sure.
For sure.
Are you sure?
Oh, this room is way bigger than I was imagining.
Yeah, that's a big room.
Mm.
Oh my word.
I thought it was like 20 feet diameter.
Yeah.
I was picturing a very small statue.
Maybe we should just simultaneously.
So I
open
said,
all-
like it's 20 feet of bright light, 30 feet of dim light, and the dim light barely touches the edges. If that helps you guys.
Yeah, that checks out. That math checks out.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round.
I'll be the second hand, and you guys have to do the armor hand.
Okay. Solaris, what did you roll?
Rolled a 20.
Heyo. Norqual?
12.
Okay. Creek?
22.
Hey.
Dang.
Bruin?
Good job, guys.
24.
Oh.
Yeah,
Murtag?
everyone flexing.
9.
Thud.
18.
Ho.
Boy, it came to play. There's some undead.
There's some undead for sure. I'm tempted to let you, the cleric Elden combo handle this, but we'll see.
Dang,
good thing
he
we
did
fought.
not beat you. Oops, that is not the number I meant. 223 is what he rolled.
Damn,
Okay.
we're dead. Fighting a god.
Okay.
So,
Anyone else feel like we just let like a demon out of prison, by the way?
Solaris
Yeah,
will
yeah,
probably
probably.
be around here. We'll say you guys are close-ish.
Yeah, because I was the one that put the torch in the wall. I feel like I would be pretty close.
Is that
is
good?
this one
Is
of
that
the
good with everybody?
situations where the only way to win the game was to not play it?
That's what it feels like. Also, the lady that was supposed to be guiding us just kind of fucked off and never told us anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, "What? You let the demon out?"
She's like
Why'd
the
you do
worst
that?
version of Indiana Jones.
Okay. With that, we will have Bruin go first, followed by the cloaked figure, followed by
It's
the Creek. That said,
Oh,
okay.
music change.
Dum, dum, dum,
Okay.
dum, dum.
go.
You already know I'm gonna whack him, so I'm gonna.
Here.
Oh shoot! First is a miss.
First one misses.
First one misses. 12 is the next one. And you already know his patterns, so he's gonna do his action surge. And
Run
then,
right away.
oh my goodness.
Dude, roll a 12, please.
Okay, 25.
There
25
we go.
hits.
Oh goodness.
You only got one
So,
hit out of that? Holy cow.
Well, I rolled the 1. I rolled 2 ones. Okay, and then so I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do something else too. I'm gonna do I don't know if is he like floating or anything?
No. I mean, ish.
Ish.
Like you can't see feet.
I'm just wondering if I should do a trip attack. But I'll
Follow your heart.
yeah, I'm just gonna do I'm gonna do a distracting strike.
His icon looks like Reaper.
Um,
Oh, you did 12 points of damage.
What?
So that's just that's 12 points of damage, just natural,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do this. All right. So it's someone else's turn.
John, he looks like Mr. X from Resident Evil.
The
Never
next-
played that game or watched any of the movies.
Mine did.
Yeah.
Classic
So the
action.
next attack roll against the target by an attack other than you. Okay, so everybody. So the next attack basically is an advantage.
What
Yeah,
is it?
it's basically
Yes.
fighter version of Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
And then they can add a D8 to the attack,
Oh.
To the damage or to hit?
to the damage roll. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh. That's a lot.
Okay. He's gonna take his weapon.
Quick
And,
question, John.
Yep.
On my armor, there's 2 traits about it that relate to fighting undead. Are those activated or not? I remember we talked about it a little. I can't remember what we decided.
They are not activated.
Can
Not
we-
because. Not for reasons that you think it is. It's because this one is not an undead.
Oh,
Hey, John, I actually read the thing wrong, so it's 6 more damage. Sorry.
Oh, 6 more damage?
Yeah, it
18
says you add the superiority die to the tax damage roll. So it's
Oh, I got you.
roll that yeah.
So we all get 6 more damage on it?
No,
No, just jump.
I
Oh.
just did 18 damage that round instead of
Okay.
12.
The figure in front of you, from its right arm, where there's supposed to be, from its left arm, where there's supposed to be a hand, what you assume a hand, and kind of a black ethereal blade comes straight out, and he's going to swing at you with the blade. Does a 24 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So that's,
He's a beefy boy.
P.S. The -2 strength score is still in effect.
yes, it is.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, what are you saying?
Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Okay. He does 12 points of necrotic damage to you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution throw. Sorry, doing quick math. Nope.
Nice.
So that's a natural one, but it's a 6.
Let's see. Hold on.
John, if you have a -2 to strength, would that affect your damage on that attack?
No, I'd already input it,
Gotcha.
and so I did max amount of damage I could, which was I rolled an 8 and I added a 4.
Okay. You are restrained. As your body starts to feel more stiff, and it almost seems like you feel the grinding of your joints and movement to be more like stone rubbing on stone.
Fuck. Oh my god, we're so lucky I took that spell today. Holy shit. Oh no.
Okay.
I need to see if there's
Okay.
material components for it.
Okay. That will end its turn. Creek, your turn.
All right.
And followed by Thud. No, sorry, Solaris. Then by Thud.
I don't know what the heck this thing is. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Great. I think you
Smart.
increase your AC to 16.
Yeah. And do I need to click it on here?
I mean, don't worry. Just remember that your AC is 16.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm just staring at it like, what the fuck is this thing?
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right, Solaris, your turn.
Yeah, it turns out I can't fix that if that happens to you. So don't let it turn you to stone, or you'll be like that forever.
Gotcha. So it's
Um,
fine. We're good.
Man. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Yeah, okay. So, bonus action, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. What kind of what are you?
Let's do a lance this time.
I'm just gonna let you know it's only the first attack roll that gets advantage. So, I guess
No one else has attacked it yet, though, right?
what?
No one else has attacked it yet, though, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying
Yeah.
if it would be your spiritual weapon damage.
Yeah.
Right.
The other thing I'm gonna do is a save on the other
Yeah.
person's end.
A giant lance comes out. Where are you casting it? Sorry.
Yeah. Huh? Oh,
Sorry.
right next to him. I'll do like the square
Hashtag,
below.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Same one.
Okay.
Okay, I will attack. And I have advantage, so I'll roll again. Take the 16. So 16 plus 8 is a number that's above 20. I believe it's 22, 3. I don't know. I'm not good at math.
4.
Hold on.
24.
20,
Sure.
24.
Okay.
Good, and that does. Ooh. Ooh. It does 12 points of Theor's damage.
12 points. Got it.
Yep, and then for my Actione, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
And it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Cool. Quit.
I'm saying what weird.
Okay. He rolls a 16.
You always roll 16s, don't you, John? It's fine.
That's what the roll is. He has no modifier.
Oh, that makes me feel even better. Thanks.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Thud.
Oh, I'll take like 2 steps back, actually.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Followed by Norkel.
Yeah, I've got the movement to get up over here. Assessing Bruin's state. Do I get an idea what condition he's in? If he's like, you
can-
described it, but like, how does he look on the exterior?
I would say it would cost you a bonus action to assess him.
I mean, it's worth it for the guy that jumps off a cliff with you. Dang. All right. 6.
6. He seems to at least be moving slowly, although you're not sure what the cause is.
Okay. Just gonna do this. Is he just gonna do it again? Yeah, I guess we're gonna try it. I will try lesser restoration on him.
What? Ooh.
So, touch a creature, you can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. Condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
So as you cast Lesser Restoration, it does not seem to lessen the effect of what he's doing.
Okay.
Thanks for trying.
It's okay, buddy. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Okay.
Figure it out.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we kill you before the spell can petrify you and I just bring you back.
That's what I was trying to decide. Could I kill him fast enough? We don't have to worry about it. All right, that's the end for me.
Okay.
That'd be a lot of trauma to put on Bruin, though.
Norquil, followed by Murtag.
Yeah. Okay. I'm using my bonus action and cast Rite of Frozen. So I will take a 1d6 damage. Sweet. And I'm moving right next to.
Who says sweet when they take damage?
What was that?
Nothing. Keep going.
I'm moving right next to Dud. Yeah, right there. And then I am going to attack.
Okay.
Let's see. 12.
12 misses.
Okay. Attacking again.
Okay.
Good start.
18.
Hits.
All right. So that is 11 damage on it, and I am casting my brand on him.
Wait, which weapon are you using?
My rapier, that dancing one.
The dancing one?
Yeah.
Okay, so 12 damage.
Yep. And I'm casting my brand castigation on him.
Okay.
And I think that's all I could do.
All right. Murtag, followed by. Well, we'll end after this turn with Murtag. I don't think we have enough to
Would
go through
like
another turn.
to flank the creature.
Here?
I was wondering if I could get behind so Bruin would have flanking.
To squeeze
Is that in a
through.
way, like,
Where were
is
you?
that
About here?
large?
Is that where I put you?
Yeah, I was 20 feet away from being flanking from Thud, so
Well, you can't
It
go
would be
there
good.
because that's occupied by the lance.
oh. So I can't get behind him.
It would cost you 10 feet of movement to go through him. So if you get here 15, that'd be 25 to land on him.
So can I bonus action dash to be behind him?
Yep.
And then try to stab him. with
You
dagger.
crawl into the dark room that he was locked in for who knows how long. What are you doing?
Ooh, good.
I'd like to attack stabbing him.
Okay.
27.
It's
Wow.
24 points of damage.
okay.
Slash?
Sneaky magic dagger. I like it.
And that'll be my turn.
So just so I'm aware, everybody used a magic weapon attack, right?
I did not.
But your weapon is
Your
magical.
weapon's magical.
Yeah.
Oh, but you
My
didn't
weapon-
attack.
I didn't attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
I didn't attack.
I had, I had silver sword.
Yeah, that I was just trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let that be a hint to all of you.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, you guys have surrounded the enemy as you do.
The typical four
Class
horses
of
battle.
battle.
Man.
Surround it and kill it in 3 times.
Yeah. Battle strategy. Pretty good.
We'll go ahead and end things there.
Dude, one of these days, we're gonna be in the opposite end of that, and we're all gonna be surrounded. Like, this is not fair, this is stupid.
And
And
John's
John's be like,
I don't want to
yes,
be the guy
it is,
to.
isn't it?
This thing's gonna like layer action fireball itself.